This program is rated MA. It contains adult themes, coarse language, sexual references, and violence.
All right, everybody. Friday fucking night. Open comms. I'm back. I'm Drayden. And then we got the rest of everyone else here. Dirk, how's it going?
Yo, what's up, man? Glad to have you back. Glad that you made it back in one piece. I'm assuming that you didn't lose a leg or anything.
No, just fell down on some stairs, but that was it.
There you go. There you go.
We're good. Rain, how's it going?
Good. How are you doing, Drayden?
Doing good. And then we got Drunk Canadian.
What's up?
Hey, nice lipstick.
Thanks, man.
LB, how's it going? We got LB LeBlanc.
Good, how you doing?
Good. And then Matterall's back with us. Matterall, how's it going?
Hey, welcome back, Drayden.
Hey, and then Jin Tan's with us again. How's it going?
I'm a burrito of sadness and tiredness.
Oh shit.
You have a blanket
Sounds
wrapped
awesome.
around yourself? Is
Yeah,
that
it
right?
is.
Love
Yeah,
your burrito of sadness and tiredness. It's awesome.
he's patient zero right now.
Delicious, Jin.
It is
do.
not. It is not a blanket. It is a duvet.
Oh, so
Aren't those the
sorry.
things that
Duvet.
go on like
In my
couch
country, we eat
arms
people
or
like
something
you.
like that?
No. It's a
That's a
it's a
Snuggie.
really thick blanket that you use in
What's
countries
the,
where it's
like,
actually
little-
fucking cold.
What's the
Snuggie.
little cloth
still
thing
an
that you put
IKEA.
like over a couch arm? Like what? Aren't those duvets?
So
No, duvet. I mean, a duvet is usually...
Duvet
you
is
know, it's like
another name for a
comforter.
blanket. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
basically like a
duvet,
comforter.
duvet is European for blanket. That's all it is.
Oh,
Well,
Kinda-
it's
kinda like-
for like thick blanket. I mean, because you
Kinda
can
like-
have like duvet covers
what?
and
No.
stuff like
Yeah.
that.
You see, this is a duvet cover. Inside of here is a duvet. I can get
Okay,
it
There
out.
you go.
kind of like we call them crackers, but they call them biscuits, type of thing. But what we
You
call
guys-
biscuits,
you guys-
what we
I thought
call
you were gonna say we
biscuits, they
call
don't
them-
even know exist.
I thought you were gonna say we call them white people.
No.
You're
Steve said-
fucking.
We're
As
not
Steve
there
said,
yet,
it's a
Matterall.
duvet.
We're not there yet. We'll get to Trump. No.
Save it for second act, okay.
Your fucking biscuits are like savory scones, and they're really good with bacon fat gravy. That's all I know.
Oh, okay, yeah. See,
But-
scones are what we call biscuits, but we have biscuits that you guys don't even know what. They don't even exist where you live.
Scones are not biscuits.
Scones are like
Scones
crispy
are
If you
biscuits.
made a scone without raisins and without any sugar in it, that would be a biscuit, an American biscuit.
Ah, my fucking green
Yeah.
screen is messed up.
Yeah.
Drayden. Can you
Who's got
tweak
your
that?
new
I've
Cracker Barrel?
been tweaking that forever. It's the shadow
Fuck's
from your
sake.
chair on your green screen.
Why does it go all the way over there? My chair doesn't go over there.
It's
You're kind of
It's
dark,
a
Dirk.
shadow splash. I don't know.
Do you understand how light works? It fucking travels, mate.
Yeah.
I'll work on it, but I was working on it for a while, and I can get it to where all the green disappears, but then your face, you get like these weird lines of
Yeah.
like,
Just leave it for now. I'll work on it.
oh
on
hey,
my
that's
end real
actually
quick.
better.
Anyway, so we got I don't know who that. You know what? We got a bunch of people here tonight. You know, just kind of randos in the background and shit like that. You know, so they're going to be here, kind of just like hanging out and chiming in when they want to. But definitely this week we got Jin Tan on. I tried to get some more of the CSM who are from this time zone. However, guys like Sullen Decimus are out at Eve Breckenridge right now. You know, partying it up, having a good time before heading out to the summit. Noob Man might show up in a little while, depending on what time he gets off work. I didn't hear anything from Zenuria. Sent the tweet to Zenuria. Maybe he doesn't check his shit. I was even willing to have fucking Zenuria come by.
I can get Zenuria, but
Just like, he didn't fucking answer, but whatever. So I was just trying to get a little bit of input. Have people come and tell us what their hopes and dreams are for for this summit. And luckily we've had the schedule come out. I've taken a look at that. There's a couple things that look like they might be missing, but might be embedded into some other areas. But I don't know, Jen. Kind of roll off. Tell us. What are you looking forward to, man? Besides, I don't know, getting drunk.
The main thing I'm looking forward to right now is the balance session. Last year's was a bit flat, a bit muted. It wasn't something that was really high on their agenda, and we've raised very specifically with them in the past, that we wanted a kind of higher velocity of balance. We wanted them to make changes more frequently. We wanted them to address problems quicker. So I am hoping that they'll have listened to us and we'll be able to get some solid discussion that might actually have an impact on the game done there.
So that's it. The balance.
No, like a couple other things. Like, obviously that's not it, but that's like.
I'm trying to give you some more time to talk here while I fuck with my screen.
Oh right,
and completely mess up Drayden's
all right,
nice shading.
Safe. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to obviously the drilling platform one. I think that's going to be super key to the game. Let me fucking look at the schedule real quick, because for those of you who don't know, it's like 2 a.m. local time for me right now, and I got up half an hour ago, and I went to bed at 11 p.m. because I was at another town hall. So I'm not a well-conceived human mess right now.
Yeah, we can talk about.
So you went to bed and then got back up, so you could do the town hall in this show.
No, I finished the town hall, went to bed for 2.5 hours, got up, come to this show.
We can definitely talk about the white trash wormhole, or low class wormhole, or whatever the fuck it was, town hall, in a little bit. But definitely want to take a look. I mean, I assume that everybody that's here right now that I don't know, would give a shit about the summit or whatever has seen the schedule.
I gotta say the big thing I am looking forward to is the CSM the 4 o'clock CSM organizational discussion. That one is very big for me personally.
Because that is where they're going to be talking about what the update to the, well, I guess what we call the white paper or the whatever.
I've been pushing for a rewrite of the white paper since day one. It's shit. The current format of the white paper is utter trash. It's basically designed for lawyers.
Every generation of CSM says it's crap and they're going to redo it. Some people even run on
Well, no, I mean, well, hold on. Yes, they all said it was shit. It took for freaking ever to even get some edits made to the. When I don't just mean like little edits, but like some significant edits made to it the last time, right? Which was what?
Like what's our purpose?
A year and a half or so ago, or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the CSM 10 one was written without any input at all from the CSM because it was just Lilo saying, "Hey, fuck it, I'm doing it."
Yeah.
Just running in there, throwing Molotov cocktails down corridors, just like.
Number one, it shouldn't be known as a goddamn white paper. It's not somebody's fucking homework assignment.
Hey, I did a white paper for work once.
Man, it's a very technical.
Not your work thing either. I mean, it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be. I mean, at least call it a guiding document or whatever. I mean, it's not a white paper. It's not a study. But anyways, yeah. Well, I mean, that would be good. I wish you all the luck in the world on that one. Well, apparently it's only it's an hour-long meeting. I don't expect a whole fucking hell of a lot out of it. I got to be honest.
In total, it's only 10 hours.
No,
I think you really underestimate A, how much you can do in an hour, and B, how much we're going to be talking about it with the devs during the nights.
Like, okay.
We're not coming into that.
I mean, you pretty much need to go through the entire document. I mean, again, the discussion over the white paper document.
We're not going to go through the entire document. My personal approach is take the existing document, throw it in a fucking fire, start afresh with the very, very basics. Get if you can't describe what you do on one page of A4, get the fuck out of my face because you do not deserve a place in the company.
Well, it depends. It depends on what exactly you're putting into the document as to whether or not you're going to have. And this was one of the things that we had said a few years ago was if you're going to have sort of the methods by which you handle certain situations, and just kind of all that stuff built into it, spelled out. So it's like, look, these are the things that we adhere to, as opposed to these lofty statements that have no meaning to fucking anything.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree that but like my point of view is that you shouldn't have even the spell out exactly what you do. White paper should be, this is what the CSM's role is within CCP as an organization.
Yep.
That's all it should be.
It doesn't have to, and I can't remember now. Does it still have that entire prelude thing about how like the first two cavemen came out and decided to like start a common council amongst themselves, and then that's how
it
government
sounds like
began?
the fucking beginning. It's like someone's narrating the fucking beginning of 2001: A Space Odyssey whilst on fucking acid. It's great.
Anyways, but yeah, no, I mean, you're right. If really what you're going to be talking about is, I think that what we should do is completely trash this and rewrite it, then it doesn't even take an hour to discuss that. But it will take an enormous amount of time, none of which is left in this term to make it happen. So it will be a CSM 12 project that comes up.
What are you talking about? There's plenty of fucking time. We're not dying.
Not to get that written and get it
yeah.
approved
Our term
and
ends in
rewritten.
May.
What's that?
Our term ends in May.
Cheese Sumi just subscribed. Thanks, Cheat.
Our term ends in fucking
autumn
1 month after April.
ends-
CSM
Yeah,
11
good
and
luck.
CSM 12 have a month overlap. Like,
I'll tell you right now, it's a 3 to 6 month process because once you guys have presented something that you can agree on, right, and then CCP takes it and then they pass it through legal and they go through all that kind of stuff, it's going to take more than that amount of time. It just is.
are you on the CSM?
Okay. No, I don't know. Do you,
That
do you-
argument
that-
though isn't really good.
Do you
It's
do you
not a
want to
good
bet?
argument.
That was a glove.
Or it's a
That
good
was-
defense.
I'll bet you.
Look, I'm coming in there. I'm coming in there armed with like, here are the main points that I want covered, and CCP will agree with them, and we will have something out by the time the election starts. In my personal opinion.
You go.
More
You
power
do
to you.
that.
Okay,
Wish you all
so
the best, man.
yeah. Personally, I'm looking at this entire list here. I think the absolute biggest thing on this list is a 2-hour meeting. What at least what appears to be a 2-hour meeting on Tuesday, which is Team 50 moon mining and drilling platforms. Almost everything else, I think, comes a distant secondary to that. Now, I'm going to ask you something that I asked you earlier, so I already know the answer to it. But has the CSM had any form of official communications, meaning back and forth, with CCP regarding the topics of moon mining or mining platforms, or is this the beginning of that communication?
We have asked them things in mainly in our monthly production meetings. We've been asking for updates on it. We've received those updates, but this will be the first time we concretely discuss the mechanics behind it, I assume, or at least the intended mechanics or something similar to that.
Have they presented you guys with any ideas that they have? I mean, again, has it been sort of a give and take, or has it just been you guys saying something?
I don't know if I'm even allowed to say that. I don't know if I'm allowed to respond to that, unfortunately. So
NDAs be
that
damned.
Yeah, you
Come
can.
on, this is you can do it here.
It's all right.
Oh, yeah,
We'll
so
delete the bot.
We won't tell anyone. I'm sure no one in the chat will post anything
just us
either.
chickens.
No one's even watching this. Come on.
Yeah,
yeah,
But
I mean,
it's
I'm
not like we don't know. It's not
It's
like
all-
we don't know that moon mining and drilling platforms are on the table. Okay.
yeah, look,
we already know.
I mean, I
somebody
don't want
else told
I don't
us.
want anybody giving up any oh my god, did we talk about moon mining and mining platforms? Holy shit! Let the cat out of the fucking bag.
No, it comes down to the point where I don't want to lead myself down a route where I'm talking about what state a certain mechanic is in, because I feel like that's just
Well,
It's not
what
a
is
good
your
idea.
opinion on that mechanic?
well, I haven't particularly seen the concrete mechanics yet. I haven't seen their fully fleshed out ideas yet, so I can't say.
Yeah, and that is not what I'm trying to get at here. Really, what I'm trying to get at here is I think that we can right now, okay, at least as of the summit, start the clock. All right. If any of you thought that the clock was started on changes to moon mining or drilling platforms, I don't think it was. I think that the clock is basically starting around now, and that leads to probably an unveiling of something at FanFest. And that's why we're dealing with a fall release, because we're probably not going to get something to talk about publicly. I don't know, potentially until FanFest. I mean, if
So
this
Fran,
is really the start of the CSM's conversation with them,
I think that was pretty clear. They said that
and that's a long damn
they didn't
time.
have.
Soul
they didn't
Fran, thanks
have
for the sub.
anything. they didn't have anything after the release of Ascension, and then they were going to see it. They're going to watch it and see how it went, and then they would start thinking about things the beginning of next year. And I think we were all surprised, like, wow, that means they actually don't have anything slated, for.
Yeah, well, some
so
of that is the
sounds-
problem with how CCB organizes a holiday. They basically just shut down for December and January, because December is planning time and January is everyone trickles back from vacation time.
NQ Bust 9 months. Man, all the subs are coming in. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I think we've seen that.
Everybody needs to
Generally,
learn.
the
Everybody needs to
CSM
learn
has-
that they need to unsub and then sub again during the open con
I
show.
think
That's how we
that's-
actually get something out of
That's
it.
what I think Chisumi, because I know Chisumi I think has been subbed before, but that just said he just subbed for the first time.
Unsub during somebody else's show. Wait a month until it runs out.
Yeah,
and
but
then
then you don't
resub
get the-
again during our
and-
show.
You don't get the whole, like, you gotta it's all about racking up the months, because when it's like, oh, you resubbed for like 28 months,
And by the
Dirt
way,
needs money.
that puts you in the first class.
Jin has he has Tito's. Jin is
I
in
do.
Yeah.
freaking the UK. He has Tito's.
He's got an
because
American flag on his wall.
God bless Amazon.
Yeah,
Amazon sells it over there.
They send a drone with it.
he's toting his Vote for Trump 2016 banners in the back, and
I've got my MAGA hat just waiting.
But, you know what? I can't even joke about the guy anymore. I'm sorry. I'm just not. We're not getting political, right? I can't even joke about him because I just can't joke about him. It's no longer fucking funny. Moving on. Anyways,
Oh my god, Dirk!
So, Dirk, are you
Wow.
really offended
There
about
it
that
I
import
want
tax
somebody,
on Mexican
I want
goods
someone to crop
for
out your
tequila?
face. Someone needs to
What,
crop
did I
out your
freeze?
face when you were saying that and just put triggered underneath it, because that was the definition of triggered, mate.
we got cheered for 25 by Huey. I don't think the cheers show up on that's something for skeptics watch it. The cheers aren't showing up on the Muxie alert, so that's one thing.
Throw money at me!
And we just got a $3 donation from Drink Cum McParched Throat. Very nice.
there we go.
I missed the message though.
Anyway,
Probably
so
fast.
should we at least have our inaugural shot of this show?
Wait.
I'm down for a
Fair
shot.
bets.
We can. Why not?
I don't
already-
have a
I've already
shot glass,
started.
I'm
I got
taking
it.
it straight from the bottle.
I got a Black Russian. Oh man, that'll get you in trouble, especially you, Jadid. That's
It's
all right.
really weak, but they had a party at our place, so this is what I'm drinking.
No.
Oh,
you know,
what you said, a LaCroix
people out there
party.
can say what they want. Fuck Hillary. Okay, not voting for that bitch either. Okay, but you know what? Here's the thing. This has got nothing to do. I don't even give a shit about his policies at this point. At this point, he can enslave the world. Okay, as long as he just shuts up. Stop sounding like the utter fucking moron that you are. Okay, just do your thing. We'll all live with it. We'll figure it out later. Just shut up. Shut up.
8, 9,
Which, you know,
15.
which
Thanks
is
for the
exactly what people are probably saying about me right now. So whatever. You know, here's a shot to that motherfucker just shutting up.
sub. Oh man, I just did a shot.
Yeah,
It's
try
all
the
right.
Bottle, Dan.
I was just doing. I didn't have a chance to do that shot. But I don't want I don't want to get into it. I think it's been funny to fucking like troll about the guy and whatnot. But whatever. Embarrassment.
Do you want to talk politics or not?
No, I don't.
I just want to talk
I don't, but
politics.
it's really
Like, the
freaking hard.
dude's a fucking disaster. Why would we want to talk about it?
I don't want to talk about politics. Let me just talk about politics.
I know. I really don't. I really
Let me
don't.
tell you why I don't want to talk about politics.
So
Oh.
they're building a
Because-
wall
because it's getting too
all
real.
around
It's getting
Minmatar
too real.
space, and they're making Wrens pay for it. So that's the. That's the new thing.
All right, so can I just say that Tito's is very nice. It is warming.
Smooth, isn't it?
Warming.
If you have
is.
vodka, it's smooth.
Warm. Yeah, look at it. It's so warming. He took off his duvet.
And when the wall goes up, it won't cost more. It'll cost the same price.
This is from Austin, Texas.
However, Patron tequila will cost $2 more per bottle.
Jen, you're gonna get drunk tonight drinking with us. You're gonna be
Donald L. Trumpo donates $3. I'm not paying
I'm
for
not-
my brother's wall.
I'm not gonna lie, I am actually feeling a lot better now that I've been awake for more than half an hour. So
Exactly. That's what you gotta do, man. That's what
maybe
you
I
gotta
just
do. You
need to
gotta-
get mad hammered, throw up in a toilet again, and have you guys remind me to flush
No.
it.
No, I want
Oh,
you
yeah,
to
that
did happen,
do
didn't
some
it?
meth
Oh,
during
jeez.
That did
CSM,
happen.
my friend.
shot in a meth, and you'll be good. But no, okay. Back to the summit. Back to the summit, because I think that this is an important summit. A couple of things that aren't there. I mean, there is a section on wormholes. Okay, so that's going to be a specific discussion. There was some comment out there today about the fact that there's not a specific nullsec thing. But quite honestly, I imagine that nullsec just happens to come up on its own, especially when almost everybody on the CSM is from nullsec. Okay, all that shit will get interjected
How'd that
in
happen?
every meeting. Okay, but when you're talking about moon mining and drilling platforms, believe me, that is going to be a huge part of nullsec, and that's probably why that meeting is 2 hours long. Nullsec will get in there. I don't know that HighSec other than
the NPE.
Yeah, I mean,
They have,
okay.
They have Vortex at all? Because a lot of people have been talking about. Oh, okay.
Day one looks boring as shit. I gotta tell you.
What the fuck is wrong with you, mate? Dude.
Well,
Jay's like, that's my
high
favorite
sec could be
day.
the engagement events, which they bring in, those player run or whatever CCP comes in and has those events. But I don't think those happen anymore.
Yeah, well.
What is this Psycho Sisters playtest? What does Psycho Sisters do?
Psycho Sisters is the UI team.
Which is why they get to play test it. Wait, what new UI features are coming out?
I don't know if I'm allowed to say. I don't know if I'm allowed to say.
I know there were issues with I think fighter mechanics, but I don't know if that's a UI issue or just
that's a server issue, not
okay,
a
so
probing mechanics.
Probing, yeah, Jintan, tell us.
Yes,
Make probing
please.
great again.
Probing, they made probing gay. They made.
No, they did not.
They made.
No.
They made probing gay with the with the new mechanics.
Also, it's worth noting that last year we had a summit schedule that was kind of a little barer than this, and then we filled stuff in as the time went on. And I imagine you'll see the 5 o'clock slots on Tuesday and Wednesday filled with other topics as they come up. That's pretty much just something that's always happened throughout the CSM, and it's why you don't normally see the schedule posted initially, because it fucking changes.
And that's
because
fine.
we're like, shit, we should talk about this.
But I imagine that what doesn't change, like the times may change or the days may change as maybe they have to swap things out or whatever. But chances are, what you don't have is something come in that didn't exist before, right?
That's completely not true because we had that last time.
Oh, are you serious? Could you tell us about that? Are you able to tell us about that?
Is that how pink skins came about? You guys
What was
kind of touched
removed
on
last time,
aesthetics,
but-
and suddenly you
the
spend an
Pink
hour
Skins
talking about.
discussion was like the best fucking thing.
So wait,
'cause
was
it
that planned
basic-
or not?
Huh?
Was it planned or not? Was it? That's all I want to know.
Pink Skins was just what we had a Pink Skins discussion, and by a discussion I mean I watched Zenaria go ham on the art director for about 10 minutes. It was great. I was trying to contain my fucking giggles.
So they're accusing you, Drayden, of creating the term gay probing.
I didn't put
Fuck
gay in
Drayden.
there. I just said probing is gay again. But maybe because it sounds like gay again. No, I was just saying they made probing. Holy shit, I can't talk. They made probing good when they added the whole automated,
They
like
made
where it
probing
just
good
does
again?
auto formate. Like that was such
But
a
it
great.
doesn't teach newbies. It's
Yeah.
so maybe that's the new player experience part. With
That okay, so if they make a tutorial for the probing, but the mechanics for
Yeah.
probing are fine. Like they're
Yeah,
the
I
easiest
agree.
they've ever been.
Should
Wormhole
something
guy
like
here.
probing be a new player? Like
yeah,
should that,
exploration.
Should that,
They have 10
Exploration.
career agents, or they have one career agent dedicated to exploration, but then they don't really teach you how to probe. They're just kind of just launch your probes and kind of find things, and you can fuck it all up and you'll still probe something, but that doesn't really teach you how to actually probe in the game.
But
Whereas,
should that actually be in the in that early part?
Yeah, I think
you're
so.
that new to Eve to where you're in that.
I think so,
you're in
because-
that guided process.
Because I think probing offers a lot, even if you can't really do it as a new player. So say your skills are bad or
Personally,
you
I
just don't
think
know how.
that a probing tutorial should just be optional. It should be something that people can seek out if they want to do it, and if they do, hey, here's a good tutorial for it. I think that's more important.
Yeah,
I think it's more important to provide tutorials when people decide they want to explore new activities.
I
than
they need to
to
think it
actually
should
give
be
force
part.
everyone.
tutorials.
I think it should be part of the new player experience. Exploration is a good low skill point career for a new
Oh, yeah.
player to get into.
Well, it's
But do
very
you
risky.
If they
Do
want to
you
get into
want-
wormholes, they're not going to know how to get into a wormhole if they don't know how to explore.
It's
Thing
very
is,
risk
actually-
free
do
as
you want
well.
players-
Do you
Hold on
want
a
every
second.
new player going into a fucking wormhole and
They-
feeding?
Well,
they
yeah,
do.
just go in there and get
Well-
blown up.
And they actually get lost and they can't get
Yeah,
out.
here's the thing though.
They
Like,
need to learn how to probe. So
We
that
all
they
know
can do
who's
it.
going to make the best probing tutorials. We all know that a player out there is
Yeah.
going to give a YouTube tutorial on probing
That's
is
what it
far
is now.
superior to anybody at CCP.
Maybe put links in the game
Who
to
is
those
Johnny
videos.
Yeah, put links in the
Who
game to
is
YouTube
Johnny
videos
Yeah,
to
here.
watch
But-
these
Speaking of-
tutorials.
speaking
That's a
of-
great idea.
Okay, so speaking of links to the game to videos.
Now, of course, we've got to let new players know.
Well, no,
that this
no,
shit
hold on.
exists out
Here's
there.
a really good idea. Sorry, Jintan, but Nair Bear is saying dynamic tutorials, which I'm assuming is meaning in their tutorial system, allow links to be put in. Now, I obviously don't let players put links in because they'll put links into like screamer videos and crap like that. But I mean, have like
Rickroll
some kind of
videos.
approval process to where then maybe CCP approves links to certain YouTube tutorial videos that are actually good, and it can, if the new player experience tutorials they give don't cover it fully, the player tutorials are always better because they know what's missing from the game tutorials and they can make their own videos to cover that. So that's actually a good idea.
There's no
Yeah,
reason
I
why
mean, it's a lot
CCP
better
can't
than-
watch the YouTube tutorial and make a better tutorial then. CCP has YouTube
that-
as well, right?
My
I think
problem
they
is
have
that
YouTube,
CCP has made a ton of content that they just don't link to in the game. They
Drink
have a lot of
Sorry, Drinkum McParch Throat donates $3. Says, I have a probing tutorial I can show people. Okay, go ahead.
Are you talking about the Flight Academy videos?
Only
Jim?
in person.
yeah
Yeah.
things
Yeah,
like
I
the
see.
Flight Academy videos and even the ship spotlights. The ship spotlights do a great service in just telling new players, this is what this fucking ship does, you retard, but in an in-character form. And if they linked those in the description of ships, I reckon it'd do very well.
Yeah, but as far as like probing though,
So
like
right now, there's no other way to.
go ahead.
There's no other way to get the direct information that's tutorials and guides directly made by CCP. You have to basically YouTube them still, right? Right now.
Yeah.
Well,
pretty much.
yeah, if
kinda
it's
bad.
not in their provided
Yeah,
tutorials,
I mean,
you have to go
that's
YouTube.
shitty, man.
But
Actually, I know there is some form of in-game way of getting to them, but it's not simple.
yeah, I think they have. Don't they have
Gotcha,
links to
yeah.
like the Eve University websites and stuff like that? Because they always have some good info as well. But what I was saying, like you guys are saying, like, oh, don't send newbies
I
into
don't know if they
wormholes,
still
but
have
that's
those.
not. Exploration doesn't necessarily mean you have to go into wormholes. There's a lot of scanning, hacking and archaeology sites that
Mhm.
Combat
that's
sites.
something you can do in high sec that you need probing for. It can be fun and it's very safe. I mean, if you're doing those sites in high sec, no one's gonna come gank you in those. Especially
Yeah,
if you're
no,
making a
I
frigate.
understand
not
that. The
e-
problem is that scanning is a high personal skill activity. It requires a lot of thought, and it isn't.
I
it's
think
not.
so. I think the initial mechanics are a little confusing, but once you get it down,
scanning back when it came
Yeah.
out, and for the years after
Oh
that.
shit.
once you
Yep.
get it down, it's actually really easy from there on. Now, ship scanning, like trying to scan down, combat ships in systems and try to chase people down that way, that's very high skill cap. But it's just scanning down static sites. Once you learn the mechanics of scanning, it's all just
not
rinse
even
and repeat. It's pretty easy.
There,
The thing is that there are some people who will play the game and are like, I want to shoot people. That is my entire job within this game. That's all I particularly want to do. If you try and force me to scan, I'm going to not continue the tutorial. And
well, I don't think it should be forced. It should just have like a revamped career agent mission instead of just like, here's some probes, go
Exactly.
do it. Like they don't
That's
even
what I'm saying.
explain. Like they don't even explain combat probing. Where like I've hunted and killed newbies, and I'm like, yo, I saw you were trying to do this data site, but I probed you down and killed you. And they're like, how do you do that? Like how do you scan down ships? And like use a combat prober, and they have no idea. They had no fucking clue, and they were still using probes themselves, like just trying to learn the game.
And a lot of times you get new bros inside wormholes and they get lost and they
Yeah.
get frustrated and they quit because they don't know what to do.
Yeah.
All right,
I mean,
third-
So I think
Mhm.
I think a revamped tutorial would really help them, as well as like I remember when I did the tutorial, that was when they still like jettisoned the cans or whatever, and so I didn't even get past the first mission because the can jettisoned, and I couldn't see it.
Yeah,
It
the
wasn't on
can
my
like
overview.
the cans was one thing where like you had to know what cans to go for because like if you wanted the blueprints or all the good stuff, they were always in those two types, and then the other ones like if it wasn't a blueprint, it was just gonna be data sheets, so you could just ignore those and stuff like that. But
I just want to flip back here for a second. Is scanning a legitimate new player
Yeah.
type? Hold on, or is it maybe a little later? Does it become? Should it come down some optional tree later on? I mean, once people have kind of found their footing a little bit, Or once they've completed what would legitimately be considered new player, okay, like just like getting your feet in the water and feeling comfortable that a shark is not going to come bite your kneecap off.
I think it should be career agent. It shouldn't be forced. I think that's pretty rude, and I know creating a new account that I didn't want to go through the tutorial was really fucking obnoxious. But like I think it should definitely be a revamped option, better than what we have now, because it's absolute trash now.
I mean, I don't want to push them off into the intermediate player experience or anything like that, but I'm just trying to think of, some things that maybe, fall out of that category of we just want you to stay a bit longer.
That is a great term. Intermediate player experience. I'm going to write that down right now.
God. Yeah, I know.
That was a good one.
Oh, that's too many syllables.
That's for the third decade.
.com is the sooner you start scamming, the better off you are. Probably true.
Exactly. That might be something in the first hour that you should be teaching.
Maybe they should put that tutorial: how to scam someone, like how to do the double your risk scam in Jita. Yeah. It's all right. So it's 30.
You want to type in
not autopilot. Stop.
It's 30 minutes into the show. People are calling for shots, so I'm ready.
Shots.
Hey, I got a pour. My thing is like, look how huge this is. They didn't have any of the little ones.
Is it? Are you not able to pre-pour because it's so big?
What?
It's really big.
It is big.
Stop.
All
I hate you guys.
Yentan, put a shirt on.
I am wearing a shirt. I'm not that pale.
It's just
I'm
his
not
face
wearing
shirt.
Oh my God! Why are you whiter than your white T-shirt?
Jintan, even guys aren't allowed to go topless on this show. You got to put some on. Get your duvet on. Shots.
No, I was going to say though.
It's whiter than your white. You're whiter than your white T-shirt, bro. We couldn't
get some sun.
We couldn't bleach you enough to be as Clorox as that shirt.
No, but a lot of the reasons why we even have exploration as a quote unquote new bro friendly path of making money is because when I'll say Brave New came about and people flocked straight to null, that's one of the options that we gave them and taught them. I mean, before that, I don't really heard of anyone saying, "Oh, go do exploration." So really, this is a player-driven career path that CCP probably never intended for this to happen.
I think streaming has also really helped with that because a lot of streamers will stream exploration because it has like a PvE expectation to it as well as the PvP or the potential PvP.
Eve streaming has definitely picked up. I can if you look at like a year or even 2 years ago, you'd have like a handful of people streaming and you might see like 20 people watching the highest rated one. Now it's like there's usually like dozens of people streaming and you have like maybe like 500 to 1,000 people watching between all the channels at any given time. Now if there's something big going on, there's obviously a lot more, but so yeah, like streaming Eve has picked up in the number of people doing it, but also the number of people watching it.
Well,
and most people that stream are explaining what they're doing too, so that helps people learn as well.
Yeah, Jin's wearing in his room camouflage. He can blend in with the wall.
Maybe that's.
Oh my God! It's just it's just a beard and glasses on the wall.
That's one way to green screen, I guess. I mean.
From a visual thing, you mean scanning looks very engaged. You know what I mean? As a viewer, as opposed to say mining. You know what I mean? So I mean, I totally see why. There's it's more popular as a thing to show when you're streaming, and it kind of just catches on from there. But as far as I'm not gonna lie, like scanning as a profession used to be so much more profitable. It's such trash now though because so many people have gotten into it. So I mean, besides that, I mean, it's a good activity to get into. I mean, right now, if you were to start a new tune, you can start reasonably scanning within an hour. If you direct your skills towards that. So, CCP is giving us the base material to actually create, that experience right from the get-go.
Well, it's something you can do on your own too, so you don't have to wait for anybody. Just get in there and.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of a solo experience, honestly. I mean, group scanning. I mean, that's kind of odd,
Well, oh my God, group scanning would be freaking awesome. You know what would be better if I could hire a crew member who would scan for me.
Join Wormhole Corp.
No,
There
I'm
you
saying
go.
like a crew member on board my ship. I could pay like I don't know what. I mean, what would it be? Like, maybe it should be depending on what it is you're trying to scan.
Are you-
This is
Oh,
going to
man,
cost
Are you
you
saying like
20
buy?
million is
Are you
to
saying
scan.
buyouts for just automatic
Exactly.
signature acquisition? Because
Yeah,
that
whatever,
seems
yeah.
broken.
Can I buy fucking fleet members or press F1 and anchor like I fucking tell them to
Maybe.
20 fucking times and then they still don't do
Yeah,
it?
Wow.
you can't do that because then it's like, oh man, they're heading back to the wormhole.
Or
Is
maybe
anyone
I can
scan
have
it
just
down?
another
No,
player
but
on
hold
board
on. Let
my
me just
ship
pay
where, like,
5
he,
million ISK, and
you know,
now we
manages
got the
that shit.
bookmark.
I want to go on a Gen 10 battleship Rome.
I think you should do a scam where you like escort somebody into a wormhole and then extort them to get out.
Isn't that what
Wow.
Eve Scout does?
No.
I'm
No.
joking.
Well, that's not
Hey,
how
that's
you join
free.
Scout. They don't
They
drop you
rescue
off in the middle
people.
of
I know,
nowhere
I
and say,
know.
Find your way back.
They actually
They
clean up
rescued
those
me
messes.
like 3
yeah.
times.
It's like, all right, this is all right. Welcome to Thera. You want out? You pay $500 million.
Yeah, Johnny's Blanc does a really
Bro,
good
that's-
job.
that's a great
doing
business
probing,
plan.
So
I'd
he
If you
is
go to
imagine
fucking
ships
Thera, you
with
can just
multiple
take the
players on
fucking
board each
gate
ship.
out.
That'd be awesome.
Well,
Have
going back
gunners.
to
Well,
going
then
back-
we'd be like Star Citizen or whatever. But whatever. Anyways,
Ooh.
also on Tuesday, the team security meeting. The team security meeting is always big, from what I understand, at CSM. It always sucks in the minutes. Just saying. But
Because they
apparently
can't
it's
talk
quite,
about anything.
apparently it's quite entertaining. I imagine this year it's going to be even more entertaining because it'll deal with all the casino shit that happened like in the previous 6 months
Jin,
and stuff like that.
can you ask them for a status update on like? Apparently, like there are still people crying. I know, like Iron has said why he was banned, but he can't release anything about that. And then I don't know about Lenny. But can you figure that out?
I can publicly say that I'm going to be talking about the banning process in general with team security. I don't think the way it's currently handled is good. For those of you who don't know, I was banned for 3 months for suspected RMT because someone was RMTing an SRP wallet I had taken money out of. Because, you know, I fucking lose a lot of ships. And it was reversed. And as you guys know, if you do have a EULA breach, you can't be in the CSM, so that does effectively clear me of it.
Well, that's not
But-
true.
That is entirely
Mm.
true.
Well, then how
Gorski?
did Gorski get in there?
Yeah, finalized EULA breach or just like, hold on, was his reversed at some point or?
Gorski
His-
was permabanned, not allowed to make another character, and then they realized his fraction was because he was young and stupid. So they said he could make another character, but if he fucks up again,
Holy
it's
shit! He got
overgone.
juvied.
No.
we have that Eve. We have that Eve. We've got
His-
freaking juvie where
Well,
your
like-
shit gets
like-
His
raised.
record
think
got
about it, like-
expunged.
Like, it's one thing if you're like, oh, I'm gonna RMT one plex and get $20, and then it's another thing to be like, yeah, I'm gonna have this like multi-trillion-dollar ISK empire, and I'm gonna RMT it for thousands of real-life dollars.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You either rob the fucking bank or
I think
like,
we actually-
don't rob a liquor store. You're not going to get that much. Go to the bank.
But like, I think it's like we
Same
talked about of
penalty.
like it's a bigger issue to RMT to like complete strangers, and then it's another thing to be like, hey Dirk, I'm quitting the game. Can you like PayPal me $100 and I'll give you my character? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
So he got
like,
juvied. That's good.
yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it's juvie.
See, look, this is how far advanced EVE Online is. We've got Juvie Hall.
What
Oh
is
my god, amazing.
What is
this
the
is why
age-
you should do like studies about this
what
shit.
is the legal age to be tried as an adult in Eve? Probably 45 because none of us are adults here. Except
That's
for
true.
Dirk. Dirk's the one adult.
Wait a minute, hold on. I'm not getting executed.
You're
just
46.
because I can think.
Well,
someone's got to be our space dad. Come on, Dirk.
it is
Terrible.
true that exists on the books.
Space Dad.
Jin, but you know, CCP let it slide. Just selective prosecution.
Whoa,
CCP are selected about a lot of stuff.
We got like
Exactly.
fucking sanctuary
You know what?
systems
You know
going on now.
We all know why he got let past, right? Right?
Because he got called out when he went there.
He's got privilege. He's got privilege.
Oh,
he's
he's
got
got-
Western European privilege. He got let go. If Matterall had gotten caught with that shit,
No, I
gone,
mean,
bitch.
I'm behind space bars.
Sherrard donates $3
Exactly.
bucks, and he
And
said
I'm
this
sure
this
there are
cost me
conditions.
1/5 of my RMT.
I'd have a tear tattoo right here. It'd be digital.
This cost me
Exactly.
1/5 of my privilege card. I used one of my
Matterall
5
had been
get out of
kicked
jail
of
free
freaking
cards.
NC Dot. He'd been, joining MS-13 or whatever, Dot. MS-13 Dot.
I'd be in Snuff 13. Yeah. Oh, just
Anyways. And this is, hey, we're not picking on Gorski. That
But
shit just came up. I don't
No,
know who
yeah,
brought
it
it up
came-
here.
came up
I
because
think it
Jin
was
was
Drunk
talking
Canadian.
about how fucked up the banning system is and how CCP handle it, and he's definitely going to be talking to them.
Yeah, it's something that that's personally expected me, and I'd like to just ask them, what the fuck are you doing? Can we
Here.
make this better? Is there any way we can make this not be such like a kick in the dick? Like, at least tell people why they're fucking banned, because you didn't do that with me. It took me like 3 months of
Well,
petitions.
the problem with telling people why they were banned is it then opens you up to them contesting it in some way, right?
Well, who fucking cares? They're
Yes,
banned.
but that's still the proper
if you've banned
behavior.
them and you're not
Well,
telling if you
just
ban
saying.
them and you're never letting them back in the game,
We're
fucking tell them
basically
why they're banned.
here's the thing, and this is something I've never understood with with some companies out there. Okay, if you're an at will employee, okay, which we are at will players, okay, you don't really have to tell me why I was fired. You don't really have to tell me why I was banned. You just have to say we no longer need your fucking services.
Yeah, it's at
That's
work.
correct. Have to
But
and is a good behavior is two different things.
But
Now,
there's,
if you come
but
out and
no,
say
there's a difference
you
between
were
an
banned
employee
because
and a
you
player.
said something bad about the boss, and I can come back and prove that I did not say something bad about the boss, then that leaves you open to all kinds of different things that you fired me for the wrong reason.
There's a difference though, because as a player, you're paying for the game, and I get like you as a player, no matter how much you pay for it, like it doesn't mean it's yours. But there's a difference. So that's like saying, oh, I belong to this country club, and then one day they say, nope, I'm no longer a member, even though I've been paying for 15 years and I've been, on my best behavior. Everybody can vouch for me, etc. But they just kick me out, and nobody knows why.
The problem with CCP and their banning stuff is they can't be consistent in the public eye. Like, there's been so many times they were quote unquote banned for this, then they got retracted. That you have these panels with CCP security, and they seem very biased or like they're after someone. It's not a professional face we always see when CCP does this, and I think that's
but it's
the
as
problem.
close to professional as we're gonna get for a video game.
And that's I'm not saying
Noisy
The
is
issue
correct.
is-
Noisy is correct, okay, and this is more okay than just whether or not they tell people why they were banned, right? But based on the CSM election rules, he should not have been allowed to run. Period.
It's
And I
not
don't
a
mean
set of
period
precedents.
as in last week the Open Com show had 3 million fucking viewers, period. Okay. I mean, like, those were their rules and they let him run. And this wasn't they changed the age restriction for Bob Mon the next year or anything like that. Those were their rules. If you're perma-banned for something, if you have, and this year it basically says if you don't honor the EULA. Now, I don't know if that means bow down to it, bend a knee, or like, if you break the EULA. But I don't know. I mean, how do you go with that? Those are their rules for running for election.
I wasn't actually aware of that, so
They
my
should
bad.
follow the rules.
yeah.
If not, the security team should have the leeway to say, all right, this is an exception for an extenuating circumstance. And I think that, yes, absolutely, CCP should, as a good gaming company wanting to keep their player base happy, at least say the category that you are being banned for.
Okay, so
And
Noisy
that's it.
said the rules were changed this year so Gorski could run. Okay, well,
Are we
okay.
gonna
Was
get
that
like
the
the
year
fucking Eve Magna
No,
Carta
hold on,
sorted?
hold on. And believe me, Jen, just because you're here tonight and just because you're drinking Tito's and just because you're blended in with the wall does not mean that you have to respond to any of this. This is not a Gorski witch hunt. This is, believe me, it's not a fucking Gorski witch hunt. And it's not something that we're asking you because you are a CSM member here to respond to or
I don't
anything
know why
like that.
people.
These are just the side tangents that tend to come up from time to time.
I mean, I don't know why
I've
people
got no
would like
problem. I
witch
don't
hunt
feel- I don't
Gorski, just
feel
like they
out of my
wouldn't witch
comfort
hunt
zone.
Bobmon.
Good.
Like, I don't get why it's like such a huge issue.
I don't want
Yeah,
it to be a witch hunt, but I think with CCP and kind of the emergent gameplay and the sandbox, they kind of have to be secretive in a lot of their rules and how they ban people. So I kind of stand behind them to say, yeah, we can't really tell you why, but you got to go away because you did something wrong. But this is the way it is. I
yeah.
kind of enjoy that. I
But to the
think
The
that's
thing
fine.
is, we're not,
They
we're not
should
talking
tell the
about we're not
player.
talking about like a cartoon level. You fucking know what you did. We're talking about just constantly people just getting fucking banned just for shit. And like, why did I get banned? And it takes 3 months to do it. Like, come on.
Have we ever heard somebody who got banned go, I know what I did? Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
I think
come
Like,
so.
on.
no, I mean like
Yeah,
publicly.
absolutely.
Publicly. Or do they sit
Yeah.
there and go, I don't know.
Wait,
I don't know
who?
what I did.
Who?
It's like the criminal. You're going to say
Cartoon.
you're always innocent, right?
No idea who that is.
I was convicted for RMT, but I did not RMT.
Precisely.
I mean,
I've
like
been
that,
accused of.
Well, we have instances just like Jim talks about where he took some money out of a wallet that was deemed that it was RMT, and he gets banned for 3 months, even though it's unjust. I mean, we know
Technically,
it's
Jintian couldn't run for CSM this year.
well, no, he was.
Yeah.
It was overturned.
yeah,
Right,
it was
Jim?
overturned. It was
Right,
struck by
that's the
record,
problem.
and I had
What got
I had
overturned on
sub
you?
stuff put back into my account. You know, it was nullified. But like, come on, you can't just leave someone sitting there with a dick up their ass for 3 months and then take it out and be like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
give you 3 months
months is
worth
too
of dildo supplies to make up for it. That doesn't make sense.
Well, as long as it's behind
3 months
closed
with a dick
doors.
up your ass is a long time.
That's,
For anybody.
As long as like the ban is being held behind closed doors, you have the communication with CCP, and if they're okay with that communication, all right. But to bring it out to Reddit or bring it out to these kind of places that's in the public eye, I totally disagree with that. That should
I
never
agree
happen.
with you. I agree with you. It should not be publicized. However, the individual affected or the account affected should understand why that account is banned.
I do want to
Yeah.
roll us back here. I do want to roll us back here just real quick, to the summit. I do want to say it's Wednesday, February 1st.
Wednesday is a good day.
You guys are going to wake up in the morning. And look, I don't think you guys should party too hard on Tuesday night because you guys are going to need to come in. You're going to need to be clear-minded, all right, when you come in there at 9 o'clock in the morning to talk about the new Eden store.
We have talked extensively with CCP on the Eve store already. Bear in mind that the New Eden store doesn't just cover the actual physical items. The New Eden store is also what CCP call their in-game microtransaction shit.
So the skin store.
Okay.
So, pink skins. Turn into pink skins, Jen, I believe. I have so much faith in
Chinese
you.
skins, yo. Chinese skins.
Chinese
Chinese
skins.
Yo,
skins.
that
Well,
fucking
let me ask you a
shark
serious
tooth-
question. Are there any serious issues that people have out there, like real railing issues about the in-game skin store?
Costs
or
are too high,
microtransactions
skins are too
store.
shit, etc., etc. Why can't
But,
we have
I mean,
shark tooth thoraxes?
We've got
Blah,
more
blah, blah.
skins now than ever before. They may not be exactly the skins that you technically want. I know there are some people bitching that we don't have the skins from the Serenity server and all that kind of stuff. But then again, they don't have Captain America over there either, probably. So okay. Is the bigger issue that we have not heard the most out of in the last probably since E-Vegas, when basically they sort of pre-unveiled the goods on the out of game store type thing, the shit that's on there and the methods of shipping charges and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, well, as both we and CCP have said before, it's something that's kind of outside CCP's control. Like, there's only so much they can do, but there are, serious issues with it, and that's what we're going to bring up with them. Things like the fact that it literally cannot fucking deliver to Scotland. It just can't.
Because you're north
Wait.
of the wall.
Wait, what can't
Yeah.
deliver?
The Eve store doesn't deliver to Scotland because you
At all?
can't select it. No, you can't.
It's
But
gonna
it
be what
wait,
happens-
it delivers
that's
to
gonna- that's
England
gonna be
though,
what
right?
happens in a little while when the
Yeah.
U.S. Postal Service can't deliver to Mexico.
Why can they get it to England but not Scotland? It's
I don't know. I've been informed by Steve that this is an issue, and I'm like, what the fuck, mate? That's so damn.
I imagine after Brexit, they're not going to be able to deliver to the UK at all. But
if I was in
Fucking gonna have to
Laos, would they
smuggle
be
it
able to
in
deliver
past
to
the
me there?
fucking Marine wall.
Because if they can get it to Laos, they should be able to get it to Scotland.
Yeah.
I would
Um,
hope that there is somebody, and I believe that there is. I believe that there are people on the CSM right now, as we speak, who actually have the knowledge of. They could probably go out there and find some producer out there that has global distribution that could do the same 12 products that CCP has right now. That that could deliver them out there based on global distribution methods and prices that don't cost crazy amounts to have these things shipped, and just be able to hand them their name like a business card.
do
Just
your,
toss a
like,
business card right at them.
I'm pretty certain that Arif, if he
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I was
interregional
kind of
markup.
thinking.
You could make some money from hauling it, into Scotland.
We could probably, I mean, for some of that stuff that I've seen out there, we could probably pay Eve players to manually transit it.
I've offered that to people.
Like create a network where it's like, oh, you're going over here. Hey, would you mind carrying this product
But
that this person
I've
bought?
offered that. I've said if you need to
Push
ship
XIRL.
something, like ship it to me, give me your address, and I'll mail it to you.
But we shouldn't
Be like
have to,
Eve
though.
Goods Uber.
I've done that for
have
people.
to. This
Here's-
should not be this should not be a debate. This shouldn't be us joking about this. This is a company that can't get their shit in order when it comes to selling us products, branded products.
Yeah, and
We
here's
have to be-
Rain
we-
just
we have to
storing
be able to
everyone's
joke about
address
it
in like
because we can't
secret
try.
black book. So
I do, yeah.
yeah.
It's easier to say I'll buy you a pizza than people will give you their address.
Look, it's something that CCP has never done particularly well at because they're not a physical goods company. But yeah, it's
They had a
something
good
that
store
we want to talk
beforehand.
about. Did they though?
The goods on their store were varied, and I think they were good. They didn't change
I
that too
still
often.
have that Eve jacket, and it is actually one of my favorite jackets.
Yeah, so I mean, there was some good products on there. They had some problems with shipping and all that stuff, but this is like 10
I know,
years
Marsha.
later.
I was kidding about players being the delivery method. I'm just trying to go to an extreme. We live in a world of extremes right now, people. We've got to be able to take these memes to the extreme.
You need to. What you're
Christ.
saying?
But if that's what it takes to get some real product out of the goddamn Eve store, other than the 12 items that they have, which are literally the most generic, lame ass shit, and then on top of it, how much are you willing to pay for shipping? It's like,
Dirk, do we need to fucking seize the memes of production?
Yeah, seize the memes of production.
Drink Comic Parts
And the
throw another
shipping,
$3. Says he can smuggle items to an area for first class plane ticket.
Hell, yeah, exactly. We probably got black market people out there that
Yeah,
can
yeah.
put together some serious shit.
The real life jump freighter runners.
I think
Anyways.
that players in general create better items that represent their passion for Eve than the Eve Online store represents.
But that shouldn't be the case. I mean, there's plenty of other
shouldn't be.
game companies that like Blizzard and EQ, not EQ, well, EverQuest, but what, Sony?
I guess we're
EA?
doing a shot. Somebody put
Yeah.
drink in the channel, so we're doing a shot.
I put
it
drink in
in
the channel.
chat.
It's been too
Drink.
long. It's been like 25 minutes. The fuck are we
I'm
doing
doing a
here?
shot for that lipstick that drunk Canadian has.
Ah,
on.
dude.
God
You leave
damn,
my
his
lips
lips
out of
are-
this.
His lips are so
I
cherry
love your
red.
lips.
Damn, boy.
I'm hoping
somebody
that
kissed the hell out of him
He's
before
my
the show.
cherry pie.
Lieutenant Dan's
He's
not on here. I'd say
looking
Lieutenant Dan,
fine.
get me a get me a JPEG. I'll use that later tonight.
I got your JPEG, Drayden.
Oh Lord.
Damn, tone down
Some-
the R in your RGB.
Somebody kissed him pretty hard before the show.
I kissed a girl and I liked it.
That or he's been out in the wind way too much that chapstick.
He's never mind.
I
I just don't want to go there.
Anyway, I mean, we can bitch about the story we want, and CCP's never going to make it better. And then when they do, they'll actually surprise me. I will be looking forward to the day that I get surprised and I go into the Steve store and go, "Oh, look, way more items than 12 items."
Oh look,
Okay.
you know what?
Well, this is a
generic
problem that is a
black and gray
self-feedback loop. You
Eve
guys have to understand that.
ball cap.
Is there the ability to do some kind of an Etsy type Eve thing where they reference the community that has built better product than they have?
Well, let's see. There's the whole thing with Rich Javix, which now they sell his posters and don't give him a dime.
Is that completely true?
Yeah, let's not say that.
Well,
We know
okay,
that
we-
I
reach
don't
out.
know if that's true.
I don't believe it's
wouldn't
true.
go that direction.
Well, I think that was announced on his wife's Twitter, right?
I have no idea.
Is it
I'm
completely
just saying,
true?
unless we can.
Well, I mean, that's true. I mean,
It's on
okay,
Twitter,
I
it
don't have
must
the
be
other
true.
side of it. I don't have the other side of it, but I'm just saying that Rick Savage has a lot of great artwork and has a great store, and he puts out way better quality products that actually
Yes,
matter
he
to
does.
us than Eve does.
Yes.
Than
Well,
Eve- than CCP
we know
does.
that. Oh shit! Look on the inside of the little lid thing here. It says lovetito's.com. I've never actually been out to that.
What?
It probably just takes you to Tito's website. Look on the inside,
I
lovetito's.com.
don't have mine anymore, but I don't
I
think
bet
I've
you,
ever.
Jen, did you get one of these things? Like when you-
Tito'sVodka.com/.
was this
They're
on
on
the
every
bottle that
bottle.
you got from Amazon? Jen, look at the camera.
There was like one sec.
Like this little
They have a
little nip cover thing.
hashtag. They have a hashtag Love Tito's.
Dude,
You know what those I've taken
Off
off
of
of.
the
Why
Open
use
Com show
this?
right now. Hashtag love.
I've
Tito's.
taken a million of those off of a bottle. I don't think I've ever noticed the website underneath.
But we all know that if we were to aggregate the players, right, out there who have talent and artwork and things like that, that they could create things that, number one, other players want to buy and all that kind of stuff, right? But it's using their IP address. And I don't think that CCP wants to get into that whole thing of, well, geez, if I license it to one, I'm going to end up having to license it to multiple, and I'm then going to have to monitor all that shit, and then it explodes out there, right? So I recognize that they have an issue from that, from that perspective. Or what they do is they say, you know what, fuck it, no. The people that are out there that we have recognized to be legitimate creators, we're going to enter into agreements with, and we're going to let them use our IP. And
yes,
it makes it difficult from a tracking perspective. It does.
Why do they have to do it that way? Why don't they just buy what they want from the artist and then that's it?
Well, exactly, and that's the way to do it, right? The way to do it is okay, Ricks, give us what you got. We're going to approve this. We're going to deny that. We're going to approve this.
But
we're
they
going to
can
deny
already
that.
do that
All right,
right
so
now
like
with
I'm
anybody.
gonna step in here and just fucking reel it back in and remind you guys that
Oh my god!
we're
Be the
not
voice.
fucking
Be the
junior
voice of fucking
developers.
sanity.
Okay,
Jim.
yeah, just shut up a second. We're not fucking junior developers, and we're certainly not junior fucking business executives of CCP.
Are
We
you?
can't
But
go
can
in
we
there,
be
both
junior
Have you
fucking
met
power
some of
rooms
the
and tell them,
players?
here's how you fucking run your company.
But
No,
have you
but
met
we
some of the
can-
players,
No.
Jin?
But we can spout our disdain for how they're actually running their real goods part of their store.
Yeah, I know.
Exactly.
Cat's
Because
litter
there,
box
there
is a
are
better store than
literally
the
there
Eve
are
store.
literally hundreds,
Fuck.
hundreds of people out there that want to throw money at them.
Well, you see, the thing is, they
I mean,
gave
not
away for
everybody
people to
logs in
throw
every
money
day,
at
but
them.
there
They
are
saw
hundreds of
no
people.
money being thrown at them. So why do you
Yes.
blame them when
Because
they
the shipping
don't
costs
care?
are worth 5 times more than the fucking merchandise.
It's not even the
Why would
shipping
people
cost.
do
I
that?
was in Vegas and I would not have bought one of those lame ass T-shirts or hats that they had there. They didn't even have just a ball cap that said Eve on it. I don't want to advertise your dank, nobody knows what it means meme. I
There
would
were no
advertise
memes.
the
It was
game.
the fucking ore symbol for the ships.
Exactly. Okay, so the hat, the one hat that they had, right, was an ore symbol. Okay, or I could have the crazy ass freaking 07 on a polo shirt. So then I would have to explain what the 07 meant. All right. And then you
I
had
wear that
all
shirt.
of the T-shirts. Every single one of the other T-shirts had something on it that was literally just an explanation. You would have had to explain to anybody who was reading it
Okay,
what
do
it meant.
any of the Eve
Why the
t-shirts
fuck?
you own
who
from
the fuck Are
Vegas?
you talking
But-
to about your
but-
T-shirt? Who the fuck are you being like?
Dirk.
This is what my T-shirt means on a
Open
philosophical
comms.
level to me.
Make Eve great again? Like,
Just that.
Jared, you don't
Exactly.
have to explain that to anyone?
takes
Like,
nothing.
what?
I never have to explain this to anybody. They're like,
Because
they're like,
nobody's gonna fucking ask you about your stupid T-shirt, Dirk.
Well, they
I'm
might be
asking my
totally
coworkers about
retarded
their
about like
T-shirts.
some sort of
I don't
mineral
talk
thing.
to
And
strangers.
Hey,
It's
I
about
get
their
asked about
T-shirt.
07 shirts
Hey, wait,
all
why
the
wouldn't you
time.
ask me about my T-shirt?
Yeah.
No, ask people about their T-shirts. At
I'm
best,
just stupid. Doesn't
somebody
You wanna see my
cares
t-shirt?
about it, And they're like, wow, that's
Look at my
an
t-shirt.
Eve reference.
You know what they
But
cared
it's
about?
like
It
a-
had a red, white, and blue Megatron on it. That's all
They
anybody
don't know what a
cared about.
Megatron is.
Rain,
Dirk.
it's
They
like-
didn't give a
I
shit.
want
It
my
was red,
shirt,
white, and
Dirk.
blue, and it sounded like a Trump thing.
It's like one of
Everybody
these,
loved
you know?
it.
It's just so people can
Yeah.
identify
It's
you.
like those people that have those shirts that say "keep stirring, I might do a trick," and it's like, oh man, like you're so edgy, kid. Like nobody will talk to you. Nobody's gonna talk to you about
Well,
your
but-
stupid Mega shirt. Nobody's gonna talk to you about your Blood Raider shirt.
It might
They'll talk
be
to you about your 07 shirt.
It's a
True,
lot
but
easier
it
to sit
might-
there and say, "Oh, what is Eve?" Well,
Yeah.
Eve is a
Yeah,
video
identify
game,
people
as
outside
opposed
the
to
wild, though.
what is Lacromix.
Who
Hey,
asks you
lay off the
what your
lacrimix.
fucking shirt means? They're just shirts.
I know that
Yeah.
not this
Nobody
last,
does this, Dirk.
well, not this last
No?
year, but the year
Alright,
before
maybe.
when we were still in TNT, and Dirk gave me a couple TNT shirts, and I was wearing the one that was, it just had the TNT logo on the front in silver, but the back said Tactical Narcotics Team.
I had
And
some
I-
dude ask me, "What unit were you in?"
Right, and I was like, I was wearing that shirt when I decided it's time to just go tour Vegas, so I started walking around Vegas, and people were giving me the eye because when I'd walk in front of them, they'd see on the back of my shirt,
Exactly,
Tactical
you're a fucking
Narcotics
fucking
Team,
narc.
and so the people that, like, looked at me and shied away the other way, I'm like, they got crack, or they got coke, they got something, and so it's like, I could literally use that shirt. If
That's
I was
awesome.
looking to get something, I'd be like, the people that run from me are the people I need to go talk to.
All
But then they
I've-
probably
I've
run
got an
faster.
I've got an even worse one because as an upstanding member of CVA, I decided to make myself a jacket, But I had the great idea of what I'm gonna do is on the back I'm gonna put a Ma Victor in gold text on it. Everyone thinks that's white supremacy. Everyone's like, you want to kill
Oh,
Jews.
hold on.
You do not get along with the other racists.
I have to point out, someone made a comment earlier, and I thought they were just joking around. But now that I saw a drunk Canadian actually eat a Doritos, someone was saying like,
those are not Doritos.
well, it was a chip that looked like a Dorito. Someone was like,
Pringles.
drunk Canadian's lipstick is from all the Doritos he's eating. And I was like, I thought they just said that randomly, but then I just saw you eat a chip that looked like a Doritos. I'm like, no shit, maybe it is.
They haven't eaten Pringles for a while now.
Oh, man.
So, well, here's my
He
Eve
looks like he's
shirt.
been sucking on a cherry lollipop for a while.
Here's my
I like to
Eve
do that.
store shirt Vegas scenario. I bought that worker shirt that had the rude, anagram on it. So I'm sitting there. I ordered a new laptop at work, and of course the guy comes, installs it, looks at it, and he goes, "I'm hooking you up because you play Eve, because he plays Eve. So I think it was a good thing to be wearing an Eve shirt at work." Yeah. So.
But
yeah.
if he didn't play Eve, do you think he would have said something about your shirt?
I hope so, because
People do.
Yeah,
People
people do.
do.
I think it's still brand recognition to some regard.
I want
You know-
somebody to say to me, "Hey, what does that mean?" Or "What is that about?" I don't want somebody to go, "What the fuck is that?"
That basically
I wear my
that sums
07
up you
polo
as a
shirt
human
work
being,
every
Dirk,
week.
though, that you just want to have a conversation with someone about what your fucking shirt says. And you're like, this means so much to me on a personal level.
Yeah, I don't think it
I've
happens.
worn my Eve Radio shirt out, and I've had people go, "Oh, what's Eve Radio?" And then I tell them, you know what I mean? But it's like, anyways.
But you don't
whatever.
want like the funky looking rabbit shirt.
I don't
want to
have
what
to
does
sit
that
there
mean?
and be like, well, in this video game, there is this non-player corporation thing that revolves around mining. I mean, it's like we're like 3 dimensions deep into bullshit.
Okay, so we got those CSM jackets for this term of the CSM. I can go get one if you want, but
No,
on the
no,
latest
CSM
issue.
jacket?
it wasn't that high
Congratulations.
quality. We saw it the last time.
I wore that around town, and do you want to know how many people asked me what is the Council of Stellar Management? Fucking no one, because no one cares. No one cares.
That's what's sad about it. That's
I
what's sad
care what's
about
on
where you
people's
live right now,
t-shirts.
because like shit's like crazy out there.
I think
Not
it's
really.
just it's like identifying each other in the crowd.
Yes,
It's kind of
yes.
like a
Tribalism. It's
purple
true.
handkerchief in your back pocket.
If
or
you
something.
want that, just like put a massive fucking Eve logo, like tattoo on your forehead.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then maybe
Well,
people
get,
will talk
get
to
the
you.
blacklight
Like I
tattoo,
was saying.
so it only shows up in clubs.
Yes, Aerox.
Yeah, right.
What was
people
it?
who went,
Eve too?
people who went to the last summit came away with a I believe it was a zip up. Was it a full? He went to get it. I know right now he's like getting into his underwear and gonna put that on.
Oh man.
A zip up, freaking
Oh, he's gonna change on screen. Hold on, I gotta-
Yeah, there it is.
I'm on the button.
God.
If I have to
Green
close
He
the
doesn't,
cam.
he doesn't even have nipples. Did you see?
Oh.
He doesn't even have nipples.
No,
Nope.
it's
Well, CSM looks like any company's logo.
100% androgynous.
Yeah.
CSM
that's
jacket.
how I
I want a
introduce
CSM
them.
jacket.
At the clubs he goes to, that's cool.
Yeah. Hey, Gen 10. How much would I have to RMT money send you? That's not even words, but
All I see
how
is
how much do I have to
Oh my
send
God,
you for?
Yoda, what?
Seems legit.
Do I have to send you for that jacket?
I would not sell it.
Good.
Drayden, you
Yeah,
got,
Well,
you
you're
gotta
not gonna
use
get another one this summer?
Drayden, the best way to steal hoodies from guys is to be their girlfriend. And then you let them borrow it.
So
on a
I
cold
need a
day,
sex
and then you break up with
change.
them.
How do you get
I need a
scarlet?
sex change, and then I need to go hook up with
Jin
Jin Tan and get his jacket, and then have a sex change back. Can you do a double sex change? Is that possible?
No.
No
No.
give backs.
What
no
if
give
they
backs.
What if they cut it off and then save it in a bag
It's
in
not-
a
it's
freezer,
not-
and then I'll come back and they can put it back on?
I'm gonna educate you here right now.
All this for a
They
jacket.
don't cut it off. They don't cut it off. They
They
push it
split it
inside.
open.
Well,
They
you've heard
push
it
it in.
done.
I
just wanna get to
Vomit,
Thursday.
So it's
You
possible.
can
Oh.
still have the sensation.
Please, no,
and
no,
have
no,
a
no.
Oh.
hole.
Anyway, Eve.
Well, I don't want to do any of
Anyway,
that. So
Hey, talk.
Sundays.
The summit. I've been trying to string this out in the hopes that Noob Man would have gotten here by now, but look, if he gets here
Your
later
man will
on,
not save you.
I will ask him
complicated
what
for
his
a hoodie.
I will ask him what his hopes and dreams are as well for this summit. Look, obviously this is the time when they get to meet face to face, and while we all might think that the minutes matter, they really don't. I wish there were minutes of the meetings that take place afterwards, at the bars, because
No, you don't.
Yo,
Well,
yeah.
Because that is when
mhm.
actual freaking talk actually takes place, right? I mean,
I'm not gonna lie, the pub meets do go on for like 5 hours on for each summit. You are like sitting in a bar and discussing with devs for like until about 10, 11 at
That's
night,
kind of
and
what
then
we're
you
doing
go.
here, right?
Yeah, you go
It's-
back to your hotel, you drink even more with the CSM, and then you pass out in your bed, or in my case, vomit up whale steak.
Speaking
But
of
either is fine.
speaking of drinking,
What
it's time for shots.
Yeah.
And the memes are already coming. I love this one actually. Atomics 808 says, had a sex change and all I got was this T-shirt. Oh man, yep, that was a good
It
one.
was this
Rude, I'm gonna
lousy
tell you.
CSM jacket.
y'all need to be more
Nazi
accepting.
CSM jacket.
Drake.
All right, shots.
Right.
Oh fucking hell!
I'll wait for you, Gen 10.
Go
Now,
Jane, go Jane.
What I
go.
will say, also with this year's summit, we've got some new stuff, and again, you know what, we've been talking about the CSM for the last 2 weeks. It started off as a joke, then it got a little more serious last week, and here we are talking about the summit. Props to Guard, props to Logi Bro, props to the CSM members, perhaps for their input on all of this. Again, I think that this has been a solid term so far, no drama. This summit coming up here, we've got something new that we have not been exposed to before. Apparently, starting Sunday, but it's going to be every day after the meetings. They're going to hold a kind of Twitch. It's not Twitch. Is it Facebook or is it Twitch?
Twitch.
I thought it was going to be recorded and posted, but whatever.
Recorded and
Well, no,
posted,
because I thought
yeah.
people were going to be able to ask questions.
No. That's on Sunday. That's a live stream that we're doing, kind of similar to this. Actually.
Okay. So live stream is going to be Sunday on Twitch, and then after the summit sessions each day, there's going to be kind of a little synopsis of I don't know what like 3 or 4 of you thought happened that day or whatever.
Yeah, basically it'll be guard. We'll pick a couple of CSM, a couple of devs. We'll go in a room. We'll have a chat. And basically it'll be like, you remember with CSM 10 where they had minutes every day, and it like basically killed the CSM and it made them not want to ever talk to us again. Basically we're doing something that gives you guys a similar kind of insight into what's going on without making the minutes take forever.
Okay, literally, while I think that those are going to be generally useless, because I don't think that you guys are going to come out and like give anybody anything of any real, of any real value. I do like the fact that they're at least trying to do something. I wish what they would have, and and this goes back to something that I forget where I talked about this. It may have been on Twitter or someplace like that, but really there should be a CSM house, okay, where all the CSM members live in the same house during the summit, and they've got cameras in there. Okay?
Like Real World?
Big Brother.
Like
Real World or
Real
Jersey
World.
Shore. Real World was the first one that did that shit.
Exactly. Like Real World or Big Brother, okay, during the CSM summit, and they can like go into a private room and be like, you know what, today was really fucking bad. Jintan was a fucking dick in this meeting. Okay.
Yes,
and
same.
like,
Well, you gotta have the you gotta have like the side
it would be,
interview
It would
room.
be so fucking like that people would throw money at CCP to like watch number one. Jintan walking around in a flesh-colored
So
T-shirt
wait.
at the
For
summit.
those who don't know, Big Brother actually has it where you can just watch all the cameras every time. And in Big Brother, they also have it in
still
all
run
of the
that show?
bathrooms and the showers and
Yeah.
shit. So it gets really inappropriate.
Wait. You can watch the bathroom and the shower
Because
cameras?
that's how
Like,
they
if
film
they walk
but they
around
don't.
naked,
If you're in
you
Europe,
see it.
not the U.S. version.
If they-
you're
well,
in
yeah,
Europe,
but
you
they
can,
put like
if they
towels
walk
and
around the
kind of shit
house
over
naked, that's one thing, but
shower
if they
so you
walk-
can't see anything.
If you walk around the house, but it's like they have cameras in the bathroom and the shower.
They
Oh my
cameras
God!
in the bathroom.
Not in the
Real
bathroom.
World San
Yeah,
Francisco
they do.
was
You-
the
they
first
all
San
talk in the
Francisco was
bathroom.
literally the best.
Well, not
Yeah.
the toilet
Puck?
area.
That guy who
But
died.
getting back to the
Real World
topic
San
of,
Francisco
of
was
the
the best.
CSM coverage, I think it's important just because there's a lot of people, and you might not know this, but there are a lot of people who just don't know what the CSM is, don't know what we do, and providing content in like a more digestible form is kind of important.
And
If all
that's
you
why
hear-
a more modern version of watching you guys go to the
I
CSM
would
would
love
be
to
great. Where there are
see-
cameras following you guys around.
Yeah.
The whole house is fucking cameraed.
I would
Lead
love
man
to
going
see
the fucking
a-
bathroom and being like, "Yo, get the fuck out." I'm just
I would
taking
love to
this."
see CSM reality show. They'd have to be a really catchy title. It can just be like, Real World or anything like that, because those are all taken. But like,
I want to put together.
End of the show. End of the show. Everyone think
Just
up your
call it-
best
just call
name
it
for the thing, and like we'll have to
#WatchNerds
come up with
try
it at
and
the end.
survive
But
in reality whilst in close contact with each other.
Don't you need women for Jersey Shore?
You do, and it would.
No,
it
because
would be
that's what
hard.
they do.
I mean,
They go to the
it would be
clubs.
I
They
would
go to
say
the
it would be
clubs
hard.
to
It
get
would
women.
not
Yeah,
be
yeah,
hard.
yeah,
It would be
yeah.
difficult.
well, they would
Alright,
always
real
they would
talk.
always
We
bring
can get
women
the
into those
clubs. We
houses
can get-
though.
the
Like so.
clubs is not the problem. You know, it's like
There are no good clubs in Iceland. There are no places that I can go and get
Do
sketchy
they have
in
any clubs
Iceland.
in Iceland?
That I
They
could not
do have a
find
good
one.
club in
Me-
Iceland.
me
Is
and
it like
Broski struggled.
there's I'm sure
You're
there's a
doing it wrong.
I'm sure
You're
there's a
doing it
fishing
wrong.
club, and I'm sure there's another fishing club, and I'm sure there's a fishing boat club.
Then when you're in FanFest, you go to those clubs. I'll go to the better ones.
Wait, are you going to FanFest?
somebody just said
Wisconsin?
Real
yeah.
Housewives of the CSM. Real
Nice.
Housewives of the CSM
Alright.
would be completely fucking lame.
Oh,
Okay. However,
man.
Real
Yeah.
Housewives of
Housewives.
Eve might actually be a legitimate show. I mean, because then you could like pick and choose. You can find some like
It
legitimate.
becomes a glorified popularity contest.
Well, no,
Yeah.
like because you can find some legitimate especially
There's
real
nothing legitimate about-
widows of CSM.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
sorry,
nothing
real
legitimate
widows of
about
Eve.
reality TV.
Yeah, my
Widows.
left hand, my right
Widows.
hand has really suffered in its lack of contact with me.
Wait.
That's what it'd be, right? It would be Real
Should do
Widows,
Widows
of Eve.
Yeah.
Real
How would
Widows
it be
of Eve.
Widows of Eve?
where you
'Cause-
where you follow them through their spouses, widows
Oh.
/ widowers, or like what do you call them in nowadays? terms,
Widows
where,
are
like depending on who
widows
you are, and how
are
you
women that have a
identify
dead
and all that.
husband. Widowers are men that have a dead wife.
No, I know, but like
No.
it all gets messed
The
up.
ex-spouses of
real
Eve.
spouses
Yeah.
of dead, real spouses of people that are considered
Eve
dead
killed
because
my
they're
love
playing
life.
a video game.
Yeah.
That's a hell of an acronym. We can probably make one for that.
engaged in a war that takes 3 months.
Just call them like the Lost Wives.
Real blow up dolls.
Real.
of
I was
CSM.
just reading that too. That's probably what it would be. That there would be no women coming to the house. There would just be blow up doll after blow up doll.
Baby, you can't get up at 5:30 to go to work, but you can get up at 4:30 to fight a fucking space battle?
Who said you could inflate at 5 p.m.? Come on.
Okay, like to
It's
take
real.
it back, I think most of the people on the CSM currently do actually have wives. It's like
What? Like real
fucking
adults?
Me,
Like Nash has a wife.
Gorsky, and Kyle are probably
look
the only
like?
people without like some sort of committed
Wait,
long-term relationship.
wait. People marry
Well,
Eve
Newman
players?
has a committed lifelong relationship.
Pretty sure.
Does he really?
Newman is like a pretty smart guy. Like, I've not
Well,
asked him.
I wasn't asking that because I thought he was stupid. I was asking that because he was dancing pretty close to my wife in Vegas.
Whoop.
Says Dirk.
I mean, it's like I
Out it
love
now.
Newman. Newman's my fucking boy, as far as I'm concerned.
I
Like, if
danced
had a
with your-
space boy,
I
well, he'd
danced
be
with
like
your
a
wife
space
in
bro,
Vegas.
but-
Yeah, I dance with
Is
your
he
wife
your
too.
is he
Dirk.
your
Everybody dances with
BLI?
their wife
Is he
in
your
Vegas.
BLI?
We don't dance with her. She has to dance with us.
Wait, is she right there?
No, she wasn't.
I
just did
know
that,
she
like,
wasn't
look to
because
the
you wouldn't
side.
have said
I
that.
did it for effect, but now you made me call it out.
There would be like a freaking frying pan coming across the
Oh,
screen.
please.
She
My
was
wi- hold on.
actually there.
This is my wife on a dance floor. If you
Wait,
don't want to
wait,
dance with me, I
wait,
don't
Jin,
give a
Jin,
shit.
Jin, does
I'm
that mean
dancing with
Bob Mon has a
somebody.
girlfriend?
I'm
Does
pretty
that
sure
mean
Bob
what?
has a girlfriend.
He does
Oh
have
my
a
god,
girlfriend. Bob
Bob
Mon.
Mon's been
Or-
married since he
Bob-
was 13. Nobody knows
Bob
that.
Mon doesn't have a girlfriend.
I'm
Nobody
like
knows.
90%
Tony
sure
doesn't have
Bob
a
Mon has a
girlfriend because he's
girlfriend.
been
like-
married since he was 13.
To
Bob
what?
Mon is like Amish, but he's over there.
All right,
So
so
I'm 90%
he's like
sure he doesn't have a
pre-Amish.
girlfriend because it's like a running joke.
wait,
Okay,
Kane,
so, like-
Kane Felmont says, forget when Widows. When is the Jay Amazingness and Jintan fanfic coming out? Is there a date on that? Is that a real one?
I don't know what that's referring to. There's an inside joke there.
I don't either, but it sounds intriguing.
That joke is
Fan
so
I mean-
inside.
usually has
It's
some-
coming out
Obviously,
when
I
the- when
do
the-
enjoy skirting.
There was a weird, awkward
homoeroticism.
pause there. Like I thought it would be more funny than.
I mean, literally, when nobody here gets
Nope.
it,
Yeah, I was.
it's,
I
the
mean, like,
joke is so inside that it's like,
It will
Yeah,
come
that's
out when the
actually
Luis
level. That's
Randolph
actually
and
adding
Laz
to it.
Romeo and Juliet story comes out.
like at the end of the day, it's not like I'm not gonna be like, ooh, a fucking gay fan fiction. Like, I fuck dudes. That's my thing, you know. Like, chill out.
Well, no,
It doesn't
Nothing
matter.
wrong-
What's wrong
no-
with fucking dudes?
nothing wrong with a little fan
Why are you
fiction.
hating on that?
I'd like some fan fiction.
I am not gonna comment.
Fucking
Can we
write
get
it
back
up,
to
please.
Eve?
Fucking send
So-
it to me directly.
out-
I'll read it and enjoy it.
out on the schedule for this for the summit, right? This came out was it earlier today? Shit, I don't even fucking remember.
earlier
It was either,
today,
like,
very
yeah,
early this
it was
morning.
earlier today, right? Okay. The first comment out in the forum was from Mike Azariah, which leads me to believe that goddamn Mike Azariah cannot detach. He cannot pull himself away from the
know.
CSM. I mean, it's like, is he running again this time? Is he going to come back?
No,
Is he going to
he
go?
said he
Fuck
wasn't.
it! I let
No, I don't think
Renukin
he
get me
is.
up on 1 year, and I'm going to come back.
In the
Well.
interview with Rich Shouts, he said he wasn't running.
He wasn't running yet.
He
Okay.
is not. I love
Until he
Mike.
retires, he won't run. He says.
I fucking love Mike though. He is probably
I
the most
love
helpful
fucking Mike,
non-CSM
too. I'm
candidate.
glad that he fucking took off from that.
Mike was
You know
good
what? You know
though.
what?
He was good.
I'm not saying that there should be term limits, but maybe there should be at least take a year off.
Well, he's taking two
There
now,
should
right?
definitely be a
Like
please
It's
don't
every
been a
burn
couple
2
yourself
years,
years
out.
you
he's
should
been
have to
in
take
there.
a year off, and then you can run again, kind of a thing.
Look,
Like,
I,
give yourself a
Basically,
little fucking
but
break.
Dirk, are you saying that everyone should take the Putin excuse? You can't run 3 terms consecutively.
You know what? As long as you can hold power over an extended period of time, while still every 2 terms taking one off, yeah, that might be okay. It might give you time to pause and think, and I don't know, just like not make it your fucking life.
yeah,
Just saying.
yeah.
Horrendous
For
I'd
some
be-
people, that's what they like.
Horrendous from INN is here. He's the editor there, one of the editors.
Like he's actually in. Hold on.
Yeah, he's
See, I'm
in
not
chat.
looking at TeamSpeak. He's
in chat. He's not in the
Oh.
channel.
well, shit.
And actually, I should say
He's too smart. You know what? See, Arenas is
smart.
too
Actually,
smart
if
for
you-
chat. He should. Here's the question, though. Here's the question, because I've never heard him really converse. Right? I mean, for all I know, he's just a really good typer, who can write things. Can he actually speak
it turns out he knows how
in
to
voice?
talk. Yeah, I had a chat.
Well,
with
you
him.
would know that.
I had a chat with him this morning. Yeah, with him and ProGod in the same conversation, which was phenomenal because they both had counter. We'll have to pick this up in a minute because there's a vacuum cleaner coming at me.
Oh my God, dude!
Are you gonna
dude,
run
please,
like a cat?
Please, I need you to
Are you
do
worried
me, I
you're
need
gonna
you
get
to do
sucked
me a
up?
favor.
Corona?
You're in California. I need you to do me a favor, okay? I need you to pick up your little video camera and go over and see. Is that a white person?
Wait, what?
I want to know if
Wow.
in California.
Dirk.
Jesus Christ, Dirk, we're gonna
That's
get
a
Wow.
little
Oh, he's
racist.
thinking about it. He was about to get up and do it, but
This is nothing about racism. It has to do with whether or not
that sounds pretty racist. Are you
Green
saying?
people,
Another human
that's
being
racist.
people
vacuuming?
in other parts of the
No.
That's like
other
going
parts
to
of the
Toronto
country?
No,
playing
that
Find the
sounds
White
pretty
Guy.
racist. Are you actually surprised that there's white people in California that has like?
no,
Toronto
it's
has plenty
not
of
about
white
white
people.
people.
There's
in
like
California.
40 million
Really?
people in
Out in
California.
that
I've been
goddamn
to
liberal part of
Toronto.
the country, whether or not, you
I
know what,
haven't.
it's the same damn thing every place else. They're taking advantage.
You know what the best
It's
thing
about
about
taking
living in
advantage.
England is though? Even people of like ethnic persuasion are just still pale as fuck in England because there's no sun. Just like everyone just is like some shade of white.
You guys
Well.
get brief moments of sun.
We get
And no,
we
Gator
like
Mouth,
worship
casual
it.
racism is not the oil in which the Open Com show runs on. You know what though? Fucking,
Is it
talking
not though?
shit.
I mean,
well,
it
might
shouldn't
be.
be.
Oh, it's
It
not.
shouldn't be, but it makes me question.
Window is.
Hold on,
It's
don't
not
take
actually casual racism. It
don't
actually
take
has
that
to do
bait.
with a not giving a shit.
Oh,
about
it is
anything
a
in
definite
general.
bait, but it's like it makes you wonder.
Listen, the phone call that I got, or the call that I got earlier this morning with Arendis and ProGod was really interesting because it comes on the heels of last week on Talking in Stations. ProGod took the last half hour of the show to talk about the Catch War and compare naval history with what's going on in EVE as far as the meta, and that was very interesting. We just let him go because he was really on a roll. He made some comparisons to naval stuff, and so Arendis picked up on that theme and kind of countered the examples and then applied the examples to EVE in a counter way. So then getting them both into a conversation, because it just kind of erupted, and we thought, well, we'll put them in both in the same station, on the same channel. So I hit the recorder and started recording for 2 hours, and these guys talk about the meta, they talk about what's good for EVE, they talk about history, a ton of history. ProGod goes really deep into FCing and what it's like and the decisions you have to make and all that stuff. It's phenomenal. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to publish it.
I enjoyed ProGod's discussion which was really, I'm going to be honest, with himself on Talking in Stations. All right.
The correct term is a diatribe.
I knew that he did not have a counter
shot,
on
Jen.
that show, which is why I enjoyed Arendis coming out with a written article. And then I'm sitting there reading his article and saying, I want the two of these guys in the same room, right? Not from the standpoint of, oh my God, I just want to hear you guys bitch at each other or argue past one another, right? But because I think both of them can actually have a conversation that adds value to the overall topic.
Well, and they didn't, and it turned out to be great because, at first it was a little testy, but pretty much ProGod ceded that he used examples a little loosely that Arendis kind of tightened up and maybe had a better idea of the naval stuff. But then ProGod, came in and said, yeah, but I am very experienced in Eve and Eve combat, and he just went on for like an hour explaining how that works, and it was fascinating.
Do you think that there's room or a place for people like those two to get together and correlate how actual military history correlates to Eve as a kind of a replica or a sandbox of real world?
I thought that was Jabberlon 5.
I've drafted an article based around that silicon.
That's gone? No. Why is that gone?
I haven't written
Statecraft,
it, but I've drafted it.
Replaced it.
It's a very, very long article that I need to work on a lot, but I really enjoy it because you can really trace how CCP's changes to the Eve meta is analogous to basically the scientific advancements of warfare in Eve. Like the fact that in the inception of Eve warfare, you effectively were only able to fight at point range. You had no ranged weapons. Ranged weapons were completely useless because you couldn't kill anyone at that range because they would just warp off. You had to fight within point range, and that has such a huge impact on the meta. And then you have things like logistics being added in fucking one patch with literally the patch notes of, and also we added a elite cruiser that uses these remote reps that we also added during this patch. It's crazy. It's awesome. But it would take me like 3 years to write it conclusively. And that's
like the source books. I mean, I see this as 3 or 4 people that are passionate about real life military history and have that depth of experience in Eve that can correlate those would be a very interesting read for me. I would love to read that. I find that interesting myself and would be happy to learn how I can use past military history to architect new battles in Eve.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because they're saying, he's so experienced, he marooned a mock fleet in Delve, and that's true. And that was actually brought up. I think Arendis kind of hit him with it. It was funny.
We all fuck up. We're human.
I will say this though. Okay, remember ProGod Legend when he was having his discussion with himself, his dialogue with himself, right? Okay, was on a live show where he was just talking, right? Arendis had the opportunity. Writing is different. Oh my God, yeah. I don't want to go back to a whole different fucking topic that I saw the other night. There's a difference between talking and speaking, right? And speaking is more related to writing. When you're writing, it is a more thought out. You're completing sentences. You're not in the middle of it, throwing in little things here and there. Typically, otherwise you're just a terrible fucking writer.
What Dirk says, you'll see. Writing is different than talking.
Right, there is a huge difference between that. So it's like I can't lay that all out there on ProGod because if he were to sit there and write out what it was he was thinking, he may have changed some of those things, right? And I can't say that Arendis was completely right because he fleshed out full sentences that sounded smarter at the time and all that, because he had the time to do that when you're writing. So that's why it's great to have the two of them together where they're both in the same medium.
Yeah. And it was, like I said, a totally fascinating conversation. They quickly got into the same groove and were agreeing with each other quite a bit and adding to, each other's things. And it was just a real nice, it ended up being really nice. It's not they didn't come around to fist fight each other through a comm channel. It was, but it was nice to see both of them had, some contributions to make, and it was fascinating. I learned a lot. So
one of the worst things that you ever want to do, right? One of the worst things that you ever want to do is to try and make real life to Eve comparisons, okay, especially historical ones that have been, necessarily, have generally been either written about or discussed widely or something like that, to Eve. Because I'm going to tell you right now, there is somebody in Eve who probably knows more about that real world thing than you do, and is going to eat your ass on that. Hold on, eat your ass is bad.
Well,
you're going to eat your lunch. Okay,
there's a niche fan of that thing, but I mean,
most people have a general idea of history, and that's what they're talking about.
Is someone's microwave done?
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought it was a phone.
Who got their hot pocket ready?
Who's elite?
Who's from
Who's
IT?
elite?
Who's from NC?
Also-
Who called hot pockets and didn't tell me?
How do you know it's not
Anyway,
pizza rolls?
I'm just gonna note that we haven't had a shot in a while.
I was literally pouring
I was just pulling up my
pouring
bottle.
from my bottle.
Gin's
I
like a
think.
fucking mind
Oh my god! I overflowed it. It's too full. I
Drink more.
I have to not drip on my
Drayden, just
keyboard.
drink.
Do you know how many
off the
keyboards
keyboard.
I've gone
Drink
through
that
from
much.
dripping booze on my keyboard?
How many?
Jen, I just want to give you some advice, okay? It's like, look,
Good for you.
bro.
And that's in
Little
2
man.
years. I'm on my fourth
Drinking out of
I'm
the
on my
bottle
fourth
is
keyboard
the
in 2 years,
wrong
but
thing
2
to
from
do.
dripping, 1 from it just
I think
fucking
you
up.
mean the fucking baller thing to do, because I'm not gonna drink this outside of this.
It is, I know, but I'm telling you, it's like it looks baller at the time, but believe me, by like all of a sudden, when you're like
Take it from him.
9, 12
knows.
shots down,
Please do
Tell
not
like-
kink shame.
Maybe when
Sorry,
I'm
Dodd.
like 30 in 10 years.
like
my
But you know
actual
what? You know what?
serial
I don't give a
effects
shit.
of
I don't give a shit.
Can we
You know
do the
what?
shot?
Dirk, you're
Jen's
getting
young
good
enough where he's
drinking
got to
advice.
learn.
Shots for
Learn, bro.
Oh man, you can even see it on the
Not
screen. It's like
Tito's
at
England,
the
baby.
it's at the tip, the rim. Oh, it's dripping on my pants.
Suck
So
it off,
she said-
Drayden.
I am
Suck it
not
off.
licking your pants,
Since
Drayden.
it's Tito's
Suck
drink,
it
you can
up.
lick it off.
Suck it up.
Hey,
Ah!
hey, as much fun as it is to talk about sex, the audience doesn't like it.
Let's
They
talk
don't?
about
Think
sex,
they love-
baby.
Okay,
Who
let's talk
doesn't
about the
like
Sexy
it?
Summit that's coming
Unless
up.
it's
Let's
Rain
talk
talking about it,
Sexy
they don't
Summit
like
still.
it.
If there is literally one thing that has nothing to
So-
do with Eve, it's
In
sex.
walking in stations,
So,
wouldn't it be
no,
awesome if
no.
you could have sex?
Shut up. No.
Please, no.
No.
Sex
No.
and stations?
I think you can. I think you can
So-
in Second Life.
Oh Lord.
That's
Oh,
Second
on
Life.
Wednesday. On Wednesday, you got this balance meeting going on. What's
Hi,
that gonna?
yeah. What about it?
Well, what's the balance mean? Is that like they're gonna?
It's a general meeting that's always happened with every single
I know
CSM,
that.
and
It typically
yeah.
ends up with them balancing some ship that completely unbalances something else.
Right, but what do you think's gonna? What do we think's gonna be some topics of this? What do you think needs balancing?
Yeah, Jen. I was
yeah,
like,
sure. Let me just
Tier
fucking
3
breach
destroyers.
that NDA. I'll
Assault
fucking
frigates?
breach it like
Jen,
a whale, mate.
Jen, what do you think
Tech
is
3
on the
cruisers?
CSM's mind to discuss?
No,
when it comes
no.
to balancing?
Yeah, what's on the CSM mind? Like, what if people came to you and said, "Hey, this
Shot thing.
All right.
Well, no,
How
ask
am
him
I,
what he's
how
gonna bring
am I
to it.
gonna
What do you
answer
bring
that
into balance?
question?
Jen,
Yeah.
just
How
like
am I-
answer the question. Jen.
We just got
Are
a
assault frigates getting balanced or no?
We just got a cheers from an Italian hospital. This sounds like my type of person.
Huey,
Is he
top
gay?
Huey.
Italian hospital.
Why do
Fricoso,
think it's
Fricoso.
hospitals?
Fricoso.
Surprise! Thank you for listening from the hospital. I don't know what you're in there for. Hopefully it's not anything serious, but
He's
Wait, I
actually,
figured it
hold on.
out.
How do we know that?
Drayden
How do we
really
know
likes
Italian
hospitals.
He's an
hospitals?
orderly.
he
Is it-
said
turning on all
cheers
the
from an
TVs.
Italian hospital.
Yeah, but like I'm hoping he's a surgeon. He's just getting massively blattered. before he
Oh,
comes
No,
out.
oh,
we're
that-
not hoping that at all.
Oh,
We're
man,
hoping
are
that
we
he's
getting a
patient
surgeon
who's
drunk before he
recovering
goes to
and saying,
operate?
I can only recover by hearing this show.
It's like, oh, are you ready for your heart surgery?
Breach
Yeah.
it like a whale,
'Cause
Jen.
this
2017.
guy is.
Breach it like a whale.
Oh my god.
But no, seriously, Jen, with regard to balancing, when you walk into that meeting, what is your mindset on, and what needs to be balanced?
Rorquals.
Personally, I'm going to be firing on rock walls. I'm going to be firing on. I
You think they
like
need to
the
mine more?
entirety of basically T1 cruisers and T1 frigates.
What are you going to be firing against? As though like people might try to argue and say to make it more balanced or whatever, and you're going to be like, no, that's perfectly fine.
T1 needs to be like nerfed down. It needs to be like buffed up. Rourke wolves are too powerful. They need to mine less. They need to mine more. They need to not have
Oh
that
no,
freaking
I don't
thing
give a
that
shit
like,
about mining.
makes them
Like, I don't know if
invulnerable.
I don't give a shit about the mining. I give a shit particularly about their ability to just like jump in, scram a super, and then go invulnerable for 5 minutes, because that's just fucking bullshit. Like, That's not just bullshit for like people who are trying to kill caps. It's bullshit for people who are trying to just use super caps and not be PL. It's fucking obnoxious.
It is.
Because
Is that what PL's using them for?
You're my favorite CSM.
But shouldn't everybody try to be
Okay,
BBL?
no, hey. So it used to be that you had to fucking hold a subcap fight to keep a super capital fucking like tackled. That was a big part of combat. That was a big part of head GP. And now you're fucking all you have to do is just jump in a fucking rock wall.
All
spam,
you have to do is
go
jump
panic,
in like
just
120
fucking,
work walls,
yay,
lock
who
everybody
gives
the
a
fuck down.
Who gives a fuck about victors? Who needs them?
Hey Jen, do you think that it would be good to have a delay on the, like a jump delay for that panic? So you can't panic after, say, a certain number of jumping in?
I think that could be a solution. Personally, I'd prefer to just see it be like the cap penalty, like the NSA gives, because that at least then that that means that you can still use them to get initial tackle. The problem with that, I have no problem with using roll calls to get initial tackle. That seems fair and balanced. What's not balanced is that them then keeping you tackled for fucking 5 minutes.
Right.
That's not fair.
I agree.
Just slow boat out of their fucking range.
How fast
Please
do your
stop.
fucking
Only the
caps go?
Revenant is able to do that.
Oh, dude, mate, my Revenant. I'll get one day. I fucking love Sancha. Hashtag Kuvakai did nothing wrong.
Well,
Cricket.
is there another topic you wanted to cover, Dirk, or are you fresh out?
Dirk's never out.
I have to put you on the spot.
There's all.
Did we run out of topics half an hour early?
Put me on the fucking
I'm
spot
putting
there.
you on the spot.
As long
Yeah.
as Dirk's got Tito's, he's got fuel. Okay, he is fueled
No,
by
no, no.
Tito's and
I literally
political
don't
rage.
necessarily have. Oh my god, I totally did have another topic, but now that you like put me on the spot, I like you're
forgot
like
it?
fucking me
What
up.
was it?
What do you
Way
guys say
to
about
go,
the
Matterall. What are you
Well,
doing
no,
here?
they're actually
I
running
say,
CSM.
We literally don't come into this show with some freaking like bunch of show notes where it's like,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
moving on
Yeah.
to our next show note topic.
Matterall, we are lower
But we
class.
do
Like
have
you
thoughts,
have a
and now that you asked
structured
me straight
thing. Like
out, I don't have one.
We
Hello,
just kind
guys.
of wing it.
no,
We
you
just
did. What
come
was your
here.
second one? What
We
was your
just
second
come
one?
here, we drink, and then we answer questions. That's
we
the
answer.
way.
Sometimes we ask
That's what
questions.
you do, Jen.
It's like Tyrion
That's what
Yeah.
Lannister,
we do.
right?
Sometimes we
Drink
just
and
come
I
here
know
and
things.
drink and then think about what to do next. I mean, that's our plan of action. That's
Making me
my
fucking
plan of
sweat
action.
on a goddamn topic.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Maybe we
I
should have.
know,
Well,
I
hold on.
lost it now. I
Should-
know none of these other people bring fucking topics.
Hold on, hold
Hey,
on.
you're Canadian. What do you want as a topic, bro?
What?
That's a
Dude,
good
how-
topic.
how
Yeah,
would you
let's go
relate
with that.
to
Okay,
Canadian
so
Eve Online
Let's
right
talk about your Dorito flavored lipstick.
yeah, actually, yeah,
It's pretty
Jen.
amazing, actually.
Wait, Jen. Are you?
it's
How drunk are you, Jen?
I'm not doing too good.
He is smiling.
You look
He
like
is
you're
grinning.
pretty drunk.
for a
like-
guy
You're
that
pretty
says he's got a 2-shot like
He's
tolerance.
warmer.
Like he's like after 2 shots I'm done. I'm surprised he keeps coming on this show.
He's so.
I
fun,
commend
though.
him actually.
I
is
was
fun.
potentially going
He
to
needed
be,
it at that
I
town
was
hall
potentially
today.
going to be out tonight. Okay, look, I've been sick the last few days. Okay, if you
Man,
notice anything
cold
distant
Dirk.
in my voice that is not just fucking like extra Marlboros or anything, it's because I'm like coming off of a fucking cold and shit like that.
Marlboros, you don't
which-
smoke
It's amazing.
I'm gonna
Marlboros.
be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Tito's is the fucking elixir.
I
of
know you
fucking
don't
love,
smoke Marlboros
okay?
because I
Look,
bummed
I'm
cigarettes
not
off
holding
you
this up,
before.
Drayden, so that you pour and we do one right now. I'm just like holding it up.
Should I
okay?
pour? Just oh, you gonna give me time to
Are
pour?
we doing a shot? Are we doing
No,
a shot?
no, we're not. I'm just like holding up, saying that it's like the fucking elixir that cures
I'm
all.
not gonna
but, like,
lie,
I
my-
just
my
say
nose
that
is
just so
now
people out there
so
realize.
clear.
Yeah.
I just say that, okay? Like it
Tito's-
only cures gum disease, but whatever. Anyways,
Can I wait? Can I say like, is this legal to say Tito's cures cancer? Is that illegal?
No, it does not cure cancer unless you can actually inject it into the cancer
But
cell.
can
which
I
you don't
can I
have the
say that
technology
and not get taken to jail?
No,
Yeah,
you can
just
take
as
it
long as you
down.
say allegedly.
Tito's
as
cures
long as you say
cancer.
allegedly, it's all
Are you-
okay. That's something I've learned. Just say allegedly.
Anyways,
Provenly, Tito's cures cancer.
Tell us about your Trump flu.
Trump?
no,
flu? Wait,
okay,
what?
well, it wasn't. No, it wasn't Trump flu. It was just fucking like just general. Never mind. It had to do
I
with fucking
got
like
Trump
random low quality children. But whatever.
Hold on. I'm
They
Uncle.
bring home these
Unc-
fucking diseases that just rack entire families. It's
Uncle-
like, who
Children
has
are
these
vectors of
people?
disease. It's true.
Wait,
Children
real
are
quick.
vectors of disease.
Uncle Donkey
Build a
says, "I'm
fucking
pretty
wall,
sure
you know what I
Dirk's
mean?"
show notes look like Trump's inauguration speech notes."
What? In that he copied it from fucking Bane.
It's like put a few words in there. Like it's great. It's amazing.
never-
I'll tell you that. I'll tell
I
you.
would never plagiarize from Bane.
My
okay?
ability is
You're gonna
the
love
best,
it.
Oh, we want to keep it back to you.
which is wonderful, by the way.
Oh my god! 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 I just learned.
That's a
this.
lot of
Wait,
oh
hold
my
on.
gods.
I know, but this is the first time ever. As long as I've been like drinking Tito's, and like we've had these little like things that come on the Tito's bottles and whatnot. For those of you who buy Tito's, if you have the right size shot glass, it fits in it like a little skirt.
Wait, what's the right size? Are we talking?
I don't know, like
Wait, hold on. Are we talking like?
This is a high drag shot glass, which I think is a legitimate.
Are we talking like like the?
It's like a
Looks
little
lunar
skirt.
capsule.
Are we talking like the 5 to 6,
is,
or are we
it
going
is.
higher to like 7 or 8 centimeters?
No,
Because
look,
that's
it's got
not
like a little
inches. I can
skirt.
tell you that
No,
right now.
fuck it, I'm doing this shot right now, Drayden. I'm doing
Very
it because it's got a
sci-fi.
skirt
Oh,
on
dude,
it.
you're doing like skirt shots?
I am. I'm doing a skirt shot.
Oh, skirt. I don't have a skirt to take a shot with.
Dirk, wait,
Oh
you
my
didn't
god!
do a shot?
I'm never taking that.
We
off the
passed
shot
you up,
glass.
Rain.
That is so cool.
Oh!
You waited! I had to get changed, you guys. I need
Oh my
a
god! Look,
skirt.
you got a shot
Wait.
skirt.
Changed.
Did you
What
change to a?
do?
Did you change to a
I'm gonna
skirt?
tell you right now. Everybody,
You
out
changed to a
there,
skirt for
don't
skirt
ever
shots?
Throw away your shot
Skirt shots.
Oh.
I fucking I ripped
Give me a look,
the
I'll get my
skirt
skirt.
that I
Hang on,
got.
guys.
This
I-
is
I
so
gotta
the
get my skirt.
best.
That's
It's so
right.
the best. I've got a spare. I'm gonna hold this for like a different shot glass.
Adam
I-
8 says,
I don't have any
Houston Laker
skirts.
has landed.
You know what's actually funny is that the Tito's shot glass, a legitimate a legitimate Tito's shot glass is too big to fit in it.
Everyone has
What's it
legitimate
say?
Fit in.
everything.
You can't put a
Oh,
Tito's
there's
shot
shot
glass
glasses.
in a
I've-
Tito's shot skirt.
Drayden, if you hold it like this, a reverse skirt, you won't spill on your pants anymore.
There you go. Oh my god!
Life
It's like a shot umbrella.
Life
Like a
tips.
collar.
It's like
It's
a
a shot
cone,
bit.
cone of
That-
shame. It's like the cone of shame.
Yeah, well,
Cone
I will
shot,
use the
shot,
cone.
shot,
No,
shot.
that's the cone of sane.
Thank you,
there's
Matterall.
cone of
Thank you for
shame.
saying I can't come up with another topic.
Okay, so now that we've exhausted that topic,
We haven't
I was gonna
exhausted
bring up
that.
how about this topic?
Because it'll live on.
That
How
was like
about how about we
It
go
sticks.
how about we go on the topic of how we come up with topics
No,
on the Open
because
Com show?
I only brought it up because Dirk was saying, "Yeah, I'm talking about CSM because we're waiting for Newman to come in." So I thought, "Oh, is there something else he wanted to talk about?" And I was wondering.
And
if
Newman's still not here, so
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like,
So I was wondering if that was something you wanted to talk about, or because we were starting
I
to
mean,
get
we
into.
could talk about the CSM election, the upcoming CSM election.
Yeah,
we've
look
done
at
that for the
Hashtag-
last 2 fucking weeks.
we
When
have
you
done
told us.
that.
Hold on,
Vote
time
Zenaria,
out.
vote
Because-
Suetonia.
Well, Roden's in here, he's running.
Time out for something.
Vote Roden. We already said vote Roden.
Jin
though.
Tan,
Vote Roden.
Jin Tan is like, no, I can't come this week. I want to come when I'm ready to drink right before the CSM summit. I can't get
That's what I
drunk
wanted
and
to do.
wasted like too short before I go to the summit. So it's like he had this planned out that he was coming tonight. So he couldn't come here for the prior 2 weeks when we've talked about the CSM. First, we talked about it kind of jokingly about how we need to make it like the U.S. election, and then we talked about it more seriously when Falcon, or I'm not Falcon, but like Guard and them put out the the rules for this year's CSM election and the timetable for it and everything. No, I'm sorry, Jintan. I'm sorry. I know that you wanted to make tonight your CSM night, but we've been
Great
doing.
again.
We're like third week in a row here on CSM. I'm not even sure we can string this out one more week. We're gonna try. We're gonna try hard.
Don't
But
worry
then
about
we'd
it,
be
man. Don't worry about
tryhards.
it, man. Let's talk about anything else. I don't give a fuck, mate. Let's just have some. Let's have some chill,
Alright,
drunk
alright, you know what?
discussion on anything.
Wait,
else.
Jin,
Well, we
Jin,
can
Jin,
talk
wait,
about
wait.
that.
He's
Wait,
had some
wait.
Tito's. He's had
No,
some
Jin.
Tito's. We're gonna lock him into right
Dirk,
now.
Dirk,
We want you
Dirk.
to talk about the Southern War.
No,
or the,
Jin,
or the
Jin,
Winter War,
Jin.
or the
Before we
or
get
the
into
Traitors
whatever the
War.
fucking war he's talking about, fuck, marry, kill CSM members. Go.
Oh, what?
Oh wow.
Fuck,
Whoa, here
marry,
it goes.
kill
Hard-hitting
CSM
questions.
members. Go. Current CSM.
I'd probably marry Nash. He seems like a good husband. Like,
Brilliant.
You're gonna have to fight Bob.
This is
right?
Eve
You know you're gonna have to
Onion,
fight Bob.
content.
dude, who would I kill? Oh man, that's really hard. I like all of them. They're nice people.
You would have to kill Bobmon to marry Nash because the two of them were filling each up like out at fucking
Vegas.
I'm sorry,
That is true.
Eve
That is true.
Nottingham last
I
year.
will kill Bobmon because otherwise my marriage to Nash will never be safe.
He likes
who
small
would I
children?
fuck? Probably Gorski. Gorski's got me home a couple of times whilst I've been wasted off my mind. So like, yeah, Let's do it.
Gorski's like the best and the worst, bro, because he gets you trash, but he always makes sure you get home safe.
That is Gorski. He tried to kill me. There was a point at which Logibro last CSM summit actually took Gorski aside and was like, "Do not feed him any more shots. He does not need any more shots." Because I wasn't able to sit upright.
That
I
is a
was
Gorski.
sliding down a chair.
Okay, now talk about the Winter War. What the fuck that boring shit is.
No, we go back to
Well, no.
CSM. It just
I actually
All right,
wanted him to,
Madderall,
give us-
Madderall. Fuck,
I
marry,
actually
kill,
wanted him to give us an
CSM.
update of the whatever you guys want to name that war down there, because as far as I'm concerned, he is kind of this year's war reporter.
Who?
Yeah,
Jintan.
Jintan.
Yeah, for sure.
He made 5 videos.
Well,
Nice.
anybody who's willing to make a fucking video
Sullivan,
gets like
Sullivan
Reporter
wrote
of the Year
50,
award.
60 articles. Like,
People don't read anymore, dude.
That's
You
true.
know that.
Yes, they do. I read all the time.
no,
Reading
High
is
Times
for
is dying.
losers.
they want to. I don't really know
It's
what
the
people are
instant
doing.
gratification generation. We need to see it and see it now. I can't read.
I read
Well,
every
and-
I've done
day.
a lot of
And
research.
Sullivan's not here, so who gives a shit?
Yeah, right.
Jintan, tell us what's happening with the war that is supposedly happening in the South.
Goons
I
left
read every day.
inventory.
Like, stop, yield, do not enter, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. There's a lot of wrong way signs when I'm driving.
I've recently heard that the term "the Traitors' War," has nothing.
I missed it. I
Sorry,
missed
I
it.
missed the funny part. What?
That was pretty fucking funny.
Totally missed it.
Well, at least we know he
Alright.
can't drive past schools because of Megan's law.
I drive for a living, actually. My
You know,
job
it's-
is driving.
It's like weird science. I know it existed because of the reaction to it, but I don't know what it was that existed.
No,
It's
right?
like,
I'm crying.
Rewind.
it's like black matter.
I've recently heard that the Winter's War, the Traitors' War. Okay, it was named the Traitors' War not because CO2 was a traitor during the Casino War, World War B, hashtag slash hashtag whatever. Anyways,
Meme.
but the Traitors' War had to do more with Stain having tried to defend blah blah blah. So the whole idea of the term the Traitors' War, is that not Imperium based, or is it Imperium based? I mean, who are the fucking traitors in this thing? And
I think the point of calling it the Traitors' War is that both sides have a history of being traitors. It's a fucking meme about how everyone betrays everyone eventually, about how Goonswarm kind of had a diplomatic agreement in Catch. They decided they were going to take Fort Echo, and Test decided they weren't going to attack it. That seems kind of fucking suspicious if you're Stainwagon, not gonna lie. And it's really weird. It like, honestly, the way fucking the Southern War went down, and this is something that I will probably make a video on itself, has far more to do with the spheres of influence of EVE than it does with the actual mechanics of EVE Online, the game video. The video game. Fucking
game
game
the
video.
game
Fucking
video is
Christ.
so badass. I gotta
There's
to
some
rent-
pretty sweet game videos.
I'll have to
out
rent
there
that.
for
Yeah.
you.
I do have a bone to pick with your last one. I told you this in private, so this is not me cornering you here. But this is the last
It's
one.
him cornering you here.
Seemed like it was.
It's a trap.
It seemed to say, because no, I saw the narrative in other places too, and it seemed like you, Sullivan, Seraph have this narrative of goons are trapped and isolated in Delve, and
You
it's-
obviously have not watched my
it's
last
with-
one, mate.
I didn't see the last one. No, this is the one before that. Okay, so I'll have to go look at it. But I was going to ask you if you felt like goons are in trouble right now in Delve. Like, are they, in peril because they have no real allies and they're cornered into one region?
I don't think the problem is that they are cornered. I don't think that's a huge problem. The problem is that they are slowly being encircled. And this is why I debated calling it the War of Encirclement. But I realized that no one would quite understand that because they don't have an idea of how the spheres of influence work in EVE Online. Effectively, right now, you have 3 corners of the map. You have Delve, you have, not Gemina, probably Malpay, and you have Tribute. Those are the 3 power centers of the game. You have PanFam, you have the DRF, and you have Goon Swarm. And effectively, what you have around that is areas of control, areas of political control that they've been able to proliferate. Yeah, proliferate through there, through the strength of the fact that I will let people live near me who I think will help me in times of conflict. You see this from the Pan-Fam, having huge swaths of space north of them be controlled by Guardians of the Galaxy, because they believe that the Guardians of the Galaxy will, if push comes to shove, at least attempt to defend them. I don't know if that's true, but then again, I'm not a politician. I don't give a fuck about it. I'm not a diplomat. And equally, you have the DRF, which is this gigantic block, but even they have their own spheres of influence down in the south, because Triumvirate and their associated alliance, the Vanguard Coalition, and Phoenix Federation, which is an FCON-led, basically, coalition, have repeatedly taken assistance from the DRF, effectively implying that they then owe DRF a favor in return and would probably defend DRF in turn. So what you're seeing is DRF-supported forces moving with Testco into the south and taking out one of Goonswarm's own very, very few geographical allies. They're really, really cramping down on what Goon's sphere of influence is. And whilst that isn't bad in the immediate terms, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have any impact on what Goonswarm's space is. It doesn't even have any impact on what their allies are, because their allies have just retreated to Stain, which has a direct link with period bases. It does have a huge impact on just the great game, as it were. As the chess pieces move, you're seeing a pawn being taken, but that pawn is still important for the development of the board.
Drayden, where's your skirt?
Are we taking shots now that I've done with my monologue?
Yeah, we're
not.
taking. My skirt went in the trash when I bought this bottle, which was.
You fucking communist.
We
Whatever.
want to.
No, it was the show.
If you don't have it, just shut up.
No,
Just shut up.
no,
Don't
I'm
say
not gonna
anything.
shut up.
No,
No,
there's
you
excuse.
don't
Shut
tell
up.
me to shut up.
Dirk,
No,
shut
you
the
shut
right
up.
Back in
color.
the corner, baby.
Dirk. The show right before I went on my vacation, I threw it away. And when I threw it away, I was like, Dirk wants me to keep this. But he's
From now
PL.
on, you'll
He's
keep
got
it,
no
right?
hold
You'll
over
keep it.
me.
I've got one
No,
shot
no,
of Tito's.
it's
Yeah,
gonna-
Dirk, you're PL.
It's got
Yeah.
nothing to do with fucking PL. I'm gonna tell you right now, there's no
Shots.
motherfucking PL that ever knew that this was
PL
like a
hates
skirt.
skirts.
Drink.
That's not
Make
true.
skirts great again.
Oh no, PL wants
Grass
skirts,
versus,
so I
Jennifer.
can't
And
go
it
with
also means
skirts.
that your shot glass will never touch
PL
the
wants
table
skirts,
because it's
and
holy.
Imperium will never approve of skirts on my shot glasses
Look,
on this show.
Tonight.
Grass
You know what?
makes
I'm gonna
sense
be
for a
honest.
skirt
I've thrown
all
away
the time.
so many of these things.
I have too.
It's like
All of
why
them,
are they-
actually.
I usually get 2 on almost every bottle. Like sometimes like you get 1, but usually like some jackass who apparently their hand put on the bottle throws 2 down. And holy shit, Tito's is gluten free. Rain.
Yeah.
You're so safe with Tito's. Tito's
I know, that's
loves
why
you. It's
I
gluten
drink
free.
it. No, that's why I drink
Exactly. For all
Are
you
you
people
a
out there,
celiac?
no extra gluten for you.
Is it vegan too?
Do you have celiac disease?
it. Yeah, I have celiac.
Hey,
wife has
hey,
celiac.
hey, we're not trying to out people
Oh,
based
man.
on what it is they have. Because if the ACA goes
It's
away,
not a
we
bad
don't want her
thing.
getting-
It's just.
I know, but if Trump takes the ACA away, like we don't know what gluten might mean to that.
Well,
Don't
Actually,
fucking
taking
out
the
her.
ACA,
We are discussing
the
a medical
ACA
condition.
actually.
whatever
would,
it means,
fuck
it's
me, so-
probably more healthy than full of gluten, right?
I had better insurance before the ACA. The ACA screwed
Asperger's
me.
and gluten.
If he takes
those
away
are his first 2
ACA, I could
targets.
potentially lose all my insurance and then die because I would need consistent health care that I
I-
wouldn't be able to afford.
So,
Yep.
is gluten-free
Tito's
alcohol
is
the
also
way to
got-
lose weight,
dolphin
or
safe. Manic says
Is gluten-free
Tito's dolphin
a good
safe.
way to lose weight?
It is
No.
Right.
dolphin safe.
yeah, well, gluten-free is
No.
healthy, right? I mean, like that's
Except
a,
for
No.
the people who get
Yeah,
No,
it is.
there's
They
nothing
don't
Yeah.
go
wrong
out
with
and
wheat.
hunt
It's
dolphins.
not healthier. No, gluten-free is a
You
diet
should
for
know I
celiacs.
know this by now, Rain. I poke your buttons with that all the time.
Fuck you, Drayden! I'm gonna
I know,
beat you
seriously.
up.
The best part is talking about fucking gluten. Is like when I went on that gluten diet.
I
oh
know.
my
I
God,
got a
I
cousin
shed
with
so many
celiacs.
pounds.
I know
You
all
wanna-
about
Please
gluten stuff.
stop.
You didn't go on a gluten diet, did you?
I did. I shed like
Oh.
60 pounds from a
Who's
gluten
paleo?
diet.
I went
That
on a
was
gluten
paleo.
diet and I gained 10
No,
pounds.
It's not
no.
gluten-free.
People in your paleo, it's like gluten-free wins, bitches.
Yeah, gluten-free is like It's
Go
better than
paleo.
it's better than.
You know why Minmatar doesn't have a gluten-free, doesn't have a gluten round, right? Because it doesn't work.
Well,
Gluten does not help anything.
it works if you stick to it.
Gluten-free doesn't help anything either unless you're fucking allergic to it.
Whatever,
Listen,
Rain, you and your fucking science.
Gluten-free helps anyone
gluten is
and
a
everyone.
terrible
Actually,
thing
I was gonna
for,
come with
No,
an
literally
extra
right
like
now,
side to
I'm
that,
right
but
now,
I'm just
looking at Jintan, he's got a gluten deficiency. That motherfucker needs some extra gluten.
Yeah.
No, he needs some
vitamin
sunshine.
Jintan, if you
Sunshine, gluten, melanin, whatever the.
Jintan,
look at
did you know
Jeremy
that gluten?
Jeremy here-
farm with me. Come down
Jeremy
the
here
farm.
has a grow light on him.
Jintan,
So at
did
least
you
he's
know that
getting some vitamin
gluten?
B.
I'm gonna make
Because
up.
he's selling weed, Matt Earl. Don't let him on
I'm
that.
gonna make up a word here, but Jintan,
He's got
gluten
weed?
excessivity.
Gluten makes your lips red. Because
Gluten-
there was way
gluten
too much
excess-
gluten in fucking Canada.
Gluten
I get so
excessity
little sun.
will
I
make
get
you
so
not
little
need
sun
glasses,
because I
but
work
will
a
make you
fucking
look
day
like drunk
job.
Canadian with
I
lipstick.
have to take fish pills. I have to take vitamin D pills.
No,
I got
no.
some D for you, Jintan.
What the
You
fuck
did-
is a
Lord.
vitamin?
You-
What is
Yeah.
a vitamin?
Did they tell you that in Iceland?
How do you not know how to pronounce an I? It's called an I. Vitamin.
Vitamins?
Vitamin?
Advertisements?
It's not a vitamin.
It's a
Shul?
vital signs.
It's
not
a
vital signs.
vitamin.
Vital.
Oh,
Death here? What?
Jesus.
Oh,
I
my vital
definitely
signs are
need.
dropping.
Yeah. I'd just like to point out that Chadwise the Brave said Jintan more like Jin needs Satan, and I agree with that.
Wait, well, hold on. Here's the other thing. Here's the other thing about like
Gengrin.
there's various things about the English language, like not like the English. I mean, like English, like UK English, that triggers me. Do you say controversy or controversy?
Controversy.
Holy
Oh,
shit,
okay.
they're
You're
not
you're
fucked
good
up.
in my book then. You're good in my book. I've
Who said
I've
it the other way?
I've heard people say
Aluminium?
controversy. I'm like, what the
It's
fuck
aluminum.
is that word?
Aluminium.
That's
They
not
may spell
right.
stuff differently. They may
Garage.
spell stuff differently, but they're not fucked up on
Schedule.
syllables.
Okay,
Look,
but
aluminum
yeah,
foil,
so
and then it's
So
aluminum, and it's
tell me
aluminium,
why schedule is schedule and school is school.
Right.
And you don't pronounce them the same.
While we're discussing this,
It's not schedule.
Marsha's talking dirty in chat, by the way. So
Oh.
in case you
Oh,
guys didn't know
nice.
that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, hold on. I didn't go back and
Everybody
check it out.
run,
Anyway.
run.
Oh, and also
Alright,
the person that was
yeah.
telling me I was
Look.
too loud, I just went on a very loud rant. If I was too loud, let me know.
Yeah, really, seriously, Drayden, why don't you
Hey,
calm the
well,
fuck
Tone
down?
it the
Dude,
fuck
Yeah,
down,
Hey.
Drayden.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Drayden.
God
I can't
damn,
help
you
myself.
come
You know,
back
when
from
I
your
get
fucking
when I
cruise
get
and all of a
like
sudden it's like,
heated
bitch,
up
I'm
on a
loud.
talkie,
Alright, so
Must
regarding-
have
A
felt
talk
the
up?
soul nearby.
aluminium,
Pocket?
when I get heated up on a
Aluminium.
talkip, I have to heat up a hot pocket.
A Tokic?
Jesus Christ.
Fuck yeah, rhyming, bro.
You're elite.
I
Please.
pronounce
Oh man,
aluminium
dude,
with
MC
an I,
MC
because
Drayden.
there's a fucking I
Drayden
next to
rhymes.
the U and M.
Oh, dude, you can't beat these rhymes. Cause
Uh,
I'm in these times. Oh.
Please.
Oh man,
You know what?
how do you
I'm
beat
still
that? You can't
holding
beat
out for
that. Like,
New
I mean,
Man.
come on.
All I want is New Man
I'm
to show
still
up here with
holding
like
out.
1 minute left and be like, "Yo, New Man, peace out, vote for me."
Is he running again?
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Wait, why
I've
don't we
never
ask?
met. I've
Jin,
never
are you
met
running
Jintan
again?
in real life. Okay, I've never met
He's not-
Jintan in real
Jintan-
life.
Alright, so
I
I'm a
feel
fucking-
like
No,
I'm not sure.
He's here!
I'm not sure, but I feel like I could bear hug
here.
Jintan and like make
I'm so sorry,
make
new
his
man.
chest compress or whatever. Okay, but like
Oh, and
New
there he
Man,
is.
I'm gonna. Did New Man just show up?
He
Yeah,
just
Drayden.
showed.
Oh,
New
okay.
Man.
How do you have to fucking say it? You know what? I'm gonna tell you right now, bitches out there. Okay, New Man is like a serious fucking bro. Okay, like he's like a. I'm a big guy on the screen right now. I'm a big guy in all of your lives because I'm fucking Dirk McGurk. Okay,
I'm a
But
big
New
guy.
Man is literally. This guy is like a fucking mammoth. He's like a goddamn giant. This guy makes me look like, I don't know, Jay Short Ass McClane. Jay McClane.
What? Wait,
Jay
what?
McClane- Jay McClane is like Bob
Did you
Mon's
say
height.
short ass?
He's just
But he
like a
got
little
the
He
muscle
is
guy.
not. Jay McClane's fucking massive
Okay,
and high.
Jay
Are you
McClane
kidding
is-
all right,
me?
Jay McClane is
Huge.
legitimately
I mean,
like, yeah, he's
bulky.
legitimately like a real like sized person.
Alright, Noob Man, you
I was
remember
just
when
saying
you
that to
remember when I
fucking
was
Jay
blasted
McClane.
on that amaretto in the fucking hotel breakout room? That's about how drunk I am right now. Just warning you.
God, dude.
See, this is
Is
just
that
me
pretty brutal?
riffing. Jay McClane, I love you,
All
bro.
right, new
Don't
man,
kill
we're
me.
talking
Don't
about the
kill me with a
CSM.
sniper rifle.
No, I gotta ask new man the question. New man, CSM, fuck, marry, kill. Which ones? On current CSM.
Fuck you, Manic.
Fuck. I'm in my car, by the way. Let's see.
It sounds like it too. It sounds like you're
Or is
accelerating.
that somebody just doing that in the background?
No, I have to work. Fuck, marry, kill.
Hey, you should run a stop sign while you're on the comms with us.
No, don't run a
No. We
wanna
need
hear
some
sirens.
we need some life in the show. We need. Come on, like.
No, we don't need
Think of
life.
the ratings. Think of the ratings, Dirt.
I am
we wanna
not
hear the
fucking
police
screaming
sirens.
the sounds
Yeah,
of,
no, like just run a like.
Don't do that.
Slow down so you don't get in a wreck, but just like be a rebel. Run a stop sign.
What was the question again, Rain? It's
It was fuck, marry,
marry,
kill.
kill.
Which of the CSM members? Current CSM.
I knew who I'd kill and I know who I'd, but I don't know who I'd fuck.
You're
though.
willing to kill people and not run a
That's the
stop
one
sign?
I have a hard
Wait.
time getting past that
Who
one.
is it, Noob Man?
And so I'd probably marry Nash. 'Cause Nash is a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, I like her. I don't know who she is, but
Nash
Why
is solid
do
marriage.
you want to marry that guy?
I told you.
You all know that guy will cheat the fuck on you.
Totally.
Yeah,
She was
Nash
in
is a fun
time.
dude, man. Me and Nash would just get.
I'm
shit
doing a
faced all
shot,
the time.
whatever.
shots, yeah.
Nash is like
Kill
I
Bob, man.
also
That's-
said Nash, by the way, for marry. So you're doing good so
Oh,
far.
did you? Okay.
Yes.
I feel like a
Bobman?
subhuman
Kill
for not
Bobman.
thinking skirt shot.
Kill Bob.
They both want to kill Bobman too.
Wow.
Did you say fuck? I don't
Is
know.
it a fear of short, small people?
It's funny. I like how fucking.
Oh, it all
Mary
went silent. He
split.
ran the stop sign. It's all over.
No.
He did it.
Let him try.
He did
Let
it.
him try. I swear to God, if any of y'all get him either pulled over or fucked up from like stop signage or whatever, it's like I'm coming after you.
Well, no. If you get pulled over, give the cop your phone and let me talk to him, please. Please let me do that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm good
'Cause
with
the
cops.
guy who just went to the Caribbean and came back with literally no tan is the guy that is going to be able to like
Hey,
talk him out
Sun,
of that.
I actually lived the religion of sunscreen application, but
It shows.
I'm good with talking with cops. I've
Were
been
you
to-
a 30 or a 900?
No, I'm good with talking to cops. I've gotten about 15 tickets and I've been arrested 3 times. I am great with police.
That sounds really
That's
bad,
not
Drayden.
bad.
I've
That's a
been
problem.
arrested 0
Bad
times
odds, man.
and have 0 tickets, so I'm pretty good.
Well,
with talking.
none of those have happened in the
And
last.
I've
Girl,
never
don't
had to
count.
cry, and I've never had to cry.
You're a
I've
girl,
never
you can't.
cried when I went to jail.
That's true. That doesn't.
All right.
I cried when I was
Here's-
in
here-
jail because there was things that happened in jail. No, I'm kidding.
Here's what we're gonna do real quick, because I'm sorry. I'm glad that New Man came. I really totally
Yeah.
fucking not came, but like showed up like during the show.
Well, how do you know that didn't happen? Yeah,
Hold
that
on.
could have
Just
happened.
saying.
Clarified,
All right, number one. Okay, he's fucking driving. Number 2, we're getting down to the end of what should be the end of this fucking show, and I am totally more than willing, as I always am, because the after show is sponsored by Chipotle with this fucking burrito. But I do want to ask this. On this show right here, Noob Man, what are your hopes and dreams for the upcoming summit while you're driving?
I mean, obviously I'm the wormhole guy, so I really hope there's something for wormholes. If you saw the schedule, you'll notice that there's a lot of Psycho Sisters in the schedule, so there's a lot of stuff going to be with the UI, so I'm really hoping to get my hands on some of the new scanning and descanning stuff. But if I could push one thing for W Space, like it'd be like the one thing that makes it and goes in. Like I think everybody in our town hall agreed that like we would like wormhole mining to be equivalent to nullsec mining and give us like better belts because you know we got these badass oracles to use now, and we've got these awesome things to build with like Satoyos and you know all those structures, and we're getting more structures like. Give us more of a reason for people to come into W Space that aren't just, you know, PvP oriented, but like industrialists that would just like want to be locked in their own hole and have like 20 oracles burn through belts all the time.
Well,
Yeah,
and
coming
here's the
from
here's
you,
the
though,
thing
wouldn't
that
that be a problem coming from you because you have 2 keep stars and a C6 and it's like completely unassailable?
well, that's like situational. You can't put that upon it. Now, here's the one thing. Like,
no, but I'm just saying, like, if he's the one, saying that to CSM, or that's what they're hoping.
But we all
for.
want it though.
well,
Do they all want it?
Yeah, I'm a wormholer. I want
I
that.
sure as hell don't
well, hold
want
on.
that shit in
I
my
have a
C2.
question for him real quick.
Of
I
course
mean,
you want
You're in
more
a
money.
C2, you
Of
don't
course
count.
you want more money. That's
Just fucking go mine
technically,
gas.
right?
Just
People
mine
income.
gas. Like
Well,
that's what wormholes
gas
are
is
known for,
I-
gas mining.
well, that's
you
where
wanna
you
build
do it
your
the
own
most. But I've heard gas mining isn't that great, but like, I have a question though, real
How
quick.
about we take a shot to end off the show, and then we start the after show with this?
It is the end of the show.
Spill
Oh,
all my shots.
okay. So I've
I don't
real
know.
quick, like,
What does Paul Sullivan? I'm sorry. What does Drunk Canadian want to fucking do about like this show, his show? I mean,
we
like,
need to end on time, is what he's trying to say.
with the lipstick that guy has on, I swear to God, we're rolling into Rocky Horror
You're
Picture
just
Show
jealous, aren't you,
territory.
Dirk?
You have no idea what's next.
Yeah,
No,
they-
exactly.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
okay.
Like,
You're
let's
playing
sign
Second
up
Life,
for
are
Rocky
you?
Horror Picture Show? Is that what we're all into right now?
Dirk, let's send off the show.
All right, hold on, time out.
Wait, don't forget to stop
No,
recording.
no. Talk while
Cheers
I
first.
fucking pour.
Okay, so thank you all to Jintan, all the guests, New Man for showing up late. Better late than never. Thank you everyone for hanging out in chat. For Jintan not dying yet, we hope.
Later.
Well, look,
And,
look at how he's holding that
Yeah.
bottle.
Everyone, go get some Tito's and get a fucking
He's
shot
gonna-
skirt so you can be fashionable. Like
He's
us.
gonna go full on, like what's that show in Vegas, with Johnny Depp?
Leaving Las Vegas?
Later, bitches.
No,
Fear and loathing.
Literally.
Fear and
Vegas.
Loathing in
Big
Las
train,
Vegas.
don't
He's
make
going
us think.
like that. That's the look I get from him. So he is literally going from the Tito's bottle straight to the acid and the ether, and then he's going right to all the other shit, and he's just like gonna have a hell of a night. Anyway, we're gonna do shots and we're gonna end the show.
Later, bitches.
Later,
Oh,
bitches.
I'm gonna say this. You know what? I had a fucking cold at the beginning of this week. It took all motherfucking week. It lasted until last night. I woke up this morning, and it was generally gone because it knew it could not fight open comms.
Yeah.
So thank you, open comms, because you killed the disease. This is how the American, like, you know, with like, you know, healthcare act should work.
we can drink it away with alcohol.
Exactly.
There you go.
Drink it away with
Hey.
alcohol. Drink it away with
Hey.
alcohol. Viva
All
love.
right.
Viva love.
Shinton literally
Yeah,
almost fell out of
whatever.
his seat.
Viva la
Nice. Viva love.
Trump
Later,
era.
Later,
bitches.
bitches.
Later, bitches.
I
All
can't
right.
even
guys.
say his name.
Later,
Fucking
bitches.
joke.
All right, we're cutting.
Try smart.
All right, stay tuned. Drunk Canadian's up next.
We'll all be
The
here.
Dirk McGregor